Welcome! I'm Cage, I'm the Dungeon Master. I'm gonna be running the Crooked Moon for everybody. Here's my party. We'll start off with Todd. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello, friends. I guess yeah, my name is Todd. I'm playing for this campaign. His name is Stitch. He's a little rat dude. And he's an alchemist. He's kind of like a crazed-eyed looking guy. Super short. He's like 3'8". Um, yeah, and he's kind of crazy. Just imagine your typical crack addict on the street of like New York or something. And that's him.
Beautiful. I love that. Alright, go ahead, Terex or Trevor, introduce yourself.
Oh, that's me. Hello, hello. I am Terex. My character is a barbarian orc. He is rather large. Um, he had a rough history with his family and his tribe, so he is pretty much like a pillar of strength, and he is very bulky and strong and big. I think he's like 7'10", so he's quite large.
He's a big one.
Yeah.
Fire, fire. We'll make a U shape. We'll go to Mikey or RJ. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name's Ardra. I'm playing Mikey Allegro, just your classic everyday bard with maybe a little something more. He's just kind of a normal dude, 5'8", human, plays on his instruments and whatnot. And yeah, maybe there's something a little more to what's going on with him, but we'll see.
Beautiful, beautiful. And last, but certainly not least, Big Gaz or Chris. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Actually, I went back to my original character. Hi, I'm Chris.
Oh,
I am playing Garvia Loken, former space marine.
beautiful. Oh boy.
Garvia Loken is 8 foot tall, modified human, and several hundred years old. I could go into the whole spiel about his past and history, but basically, he has woken up in this world and he has forgotten most of his past, now consumed by an endless lack of purpose. He wandered the land, and
Beautiful.
suddenly a voice and vision came to him. A man's voice spoke out, "My son, recognize me and heed my words. A great disaster approaches, threatening to destroy all that is rightfully ours. Turn your sights to purging the Xeno, destroy the daemon, and reclaim mankind's rightful place." This message has filled Garvio with purpose, and now he marches forward, unknowing of what the origin of the voice. But now he has a goal.
Amazing. Sweet. Terex and Stitch, as you two are kind of partnered together right now, I imagine it might just be any random night walking through Bubonia. It would be close to the midnight hour in this land, and that is any time between around 7 p.m. and 11 p.m., where it's starting to get even darker out. And you already know that this land that you're from is extremely dark because there is no sun. You look above you, and it is constantly night. The closest you get to daytime is a slight orange glow along the horizon as you look through crooked woods and barren trees. And when you look up into the sky, you can see one large crescent moon with a scowl on it. You can see that it's got a gnarled smile that goes most of the way up it, almost as if you're looking at the side profile of a crescent moon that has a face on it. And on this any random night, you guys are walking through, and I think you would first hear uh, the light sounds of a fiddle playing in the distance. What would you guys do?
What's that noise, Terex?
What the fuck is that?
I think I hear a fiddle playing.
What the hell's a fiddle?
Oh, it's making some noise.
I'm just gonna start running at it. I don't know
It's like
what
a
it is.
music.
I'll just
I'll
I'm
start
gonna
like
pull out
chasing him.
my great axe and just start running towards it.
Perfect. You look off in the distance where you hear the sound coming from, and you can hear this fiddle still playing, and then all of a sudden you also hear the distant whistles of a train chugging along and pulling on its whistle. You can hear it choo choo, as it rolls up, and as it pulls closer, you can see in a mist of this like teal smoke, this blue-green mist, and these rails seemingly made out of the air itself as the train pulls in front of you and comes to a stop. And you see as the door opens to what would be the passenger car of this train, and you see before you a frogman in a very nice. He's got, oh god, what is he? He's got some nice tan pants. He's got a black button-up shirt on. He's got suspenders. He's got a nice brown like leather overcoat and a nice brown top hat as he walks out towards you, still playing his fiddle with some straw hanging out of his mouth. Well, now, I believe I'm supposed to pick y'all up for a ride.
What
Uh,
the fuck is this beast?
you
I'm
see him too?
my
I'm talking about
friends.
what he's riding on. The massive thing. And I'm just like, my character's gesturing to like obviously the train. I've never seen anything like this. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the?
my friends, this here's the Ghostlight Express. I've been told that I need to take you to your destination. If I might just have your tickets, please. And as you guys are maybe confused, maybe patting yourself down, maybe checking, you do feel strangely in one of your pockets, each of you has a ticket to board this Ghostlight Express. You don't know how it got there, but in very fine, very nice filigree, there is a nice cursive signature that has your name on it and admission 1. And he holds out his hand towards
What?
you guys.
Oh, what? Where did I get this, Derek's?
What?
Am I
What
tripping
the
right now?
fuck is this? Did you give me this? Were we
I,
drinking a little bit too much last night?
oh no!
Oh shit. I
I
turn
think
and
I
I
had one
guess
too
give it
many
to the conductor. I
snifferoos.
guess I don't know.
My friends, there's no need to be worried. You can call me the Vagrant. I'm just your humble ferryman guiding you to the other side. Or in this case, you're already here, so to your next destination. Please, your tickets and step aboard. And he holds out his hand again towards you guys once more.
I
uh,
I don't know what this does, but here you go, and I'll hand him my ticket.
He takes it and he pulls a hole puncher out of his pocket and he clicks it. And as he lets go of it, it turns into that blue green mist and floats away. And you are allowed entry onto the train as he steps aside and kind of gestures for you to step on. Well, go on now. She don't bite. She's quite a smooth ride if I do say so myself.
I'm
well,
waiting for my friend. I'll stand like right at the door before
That's
I like go in.
understandable. That's understandable, friend. Tickets, please. And he holds out
all
his
right.
hand
Well,
towards Stitch.
if Terex does it, I mean, I think I got to. And I
Beautiful.
like hand it to him.
Nice. He does the same thing. He punches it, and as he lets go, it turns into that blue-green mist, and it kind of it almost gathers back towards the train, where you can see it's still emanating from like uh, the wheels, the windows, and kind of the what is the smokestack or something on top of the train where it lets the smoke out, which is that same kind of odd color of the blue-green mist. And he allows you guys on board as you step onto the passenger car. Bon, you see that there's not many people like you. Not in the sense that you guys are a certain species or anything, but in the sense that many of these people appear to be ghost-like or spirits. A lot of them are translucent in some nature. You see species of all kinds. You see some of them kind of are. You see maybe one or two more plague-born like you, Stitch. You see maybe some orcs here or there that are ghosts, but you see. A lot of these spirits seem to have that same blue coloring and very wide, almost cartoonish eyes as you walk through this very fine, very antique and vintage looking, very luxury passenger car. And you find your seats. Uh, and as you guys would step aboard, the vagrant would close the door behind you as he steps in and he makes his way towards the front of the train and continues his ride. And I think he would maybe be a few minutes or so before you guys pick up your next person at the party. But we'll go to Mikey. What is Mikey doing on this night? Probably back on the material plane somewhere in Ulma, walking through one of the many forests, one of the many plains, maybe looking for work. What is Mikey up to on this night?
Mikey is just wandering along the path he had just been performing at a local tavern. He's got a little bit of change in his pocket, and he's just whistling as he walks down the path to his next destination.
Nice. Yeah, I'd say it's a very peaceful night, a very common occurrence for you to have played at a tavern in some town, made a little bit of change, and are on your way to your next big goal, your next place to build a name and a reputation for yourself. But as you're walking along, you as well would hear this same fiddle playing, almost along to the tune that you're whistling or humming. And as it pulls up in the distance, you can see it billowing that nice blue-green mist as it stops in front of you on these rail tracks, probably a good few feet in the air that shouldn't be floating. And the door opens once more, and you see the frogman in his very nice suit step out playing his fiddle. Greetings there, friend. I'm told I need to take you to your next destination.
That's a mighty fine tune you got there, fella. Where'd you learn that?
Well, I ferry a mighty fine whistle, if I do say so myself. There are many a soul who pass through. I guide them, I should say, and we trade some info along the way. I'm a sucker for a good story, and what's a story without a little music accompaniment?
What's a better story than a song?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying, friend. Now, tickets, please. He holds out his hand, and in your hand, you didn't even realize you were holding it, but at your side, you do seem to be holding a ticket with the very nice filigree of Ghostlight Express, Admission 1, and your signature in very nice cursive on the bottom.
I look at it and then I like turn to my left and then I like look almost at nothing and then I nod my head in agreement and then I turn back and I said, "Might as well. Need a new material for a song anyways." So I
That's
hand
what
him
I
the
like to
ticket.
hear. He takes it and he punches it. He lets go of it. You see the mist float over into the smokestack into the train. Very nice, my friend, very nice. Well, I am the vagrant, and welcome aboard my vessel, the Ghostlight Express. And he stands aside and he does a little bow, gesturing to the door, which opens and allows you entry. You step on and you see the same things that your unbeknownst party members also saw, where there's this strange mix of a bunch of species of different peoples, even some that you've never seen before. You see a rat that looks like it's been doing a lot of drugs. You see a few stone-like golem people, or like they almost look like gargoyles. You see a few imps here or there. They kind of remind you of tieflings, but if they had like a scorpion tail and they were like 3 foot tall. It's very strange, but among all these, you see those same spirits that have that same bluish green color of the mist and the same cartoonishly large eyes and coloring as you take your seat wherever. And now, Mr. Is it Gavriel? Garvel?
Garviel.
Garviel. What is Garviel doing on this night? Also, probably in the material plane somewhere, walking around the forests of Ulma.
Garviel would be wandering around. He's now found like a sense of purpose because essentially for months he's in his amnesiac state, kind of lost his sense of self, his sense of purpose. And until this message, he's just wandering aimlessly. So I think now he's still kind of wandering aimlessly since he's not quite sure what to do with the message, but he's trying to like find a purpose, trying to find the next sign to lead him along. So he's probably in the wastelands, just walking around with
Gotcha.
his sword.
I think in the setting that I'm using for our material plane is my world, the world of Ulma, and there is a section of land known as the Dead Grounds, which has been scorched by a battle between the gods, and now nothing grows here. And as you're kind of walking along the edge of this clearing almost on the edges of the forest into this dead grounds here in your amnesiac state, you do start to hear uh, that fiddle playing off in the distance. And if you look out to your right over towards this empty field of just dead grass and nothing else, you do see in the distance this almost translucent, almost a slight glow to it, that blue-green mist as you see something making its way towards you as the sound of a fiddle is being played. And within moments, it pulls up to you, and you can see what everyone else had seen. This train, essentially, a train that's floating above the ground with that blue-green mist. And as it stops in front of you, or stops next to you, I would say, that door of the passenger car opens, and once again, our frog friend steps out with his nice suit, playing the fiddle with a straw in his mouth. Well, howdy there, friend. You're looking a little lost. I think I'm supposed to take you somewhere. What say you?
I think at this point Garviel would pull his sword out and he'd be kind of like tentatively about to like point it at him and go,
Yeah.
what manner of beast are you?"
Settle down here, friend. I'm just a humble soul. I am the vagrant. I'm just a humble ferryman. I guide souls to the other side, but in your case, somewhere you need to go. Somewhere needs help.
You know of my purpose.
Maybe not of your purpose, maybe not of your story, not where you've been, but I know where you need to go. And that's with me.
I will not sign any deals to devils. Is there?
I'm no devil, friend. Trust me. I've dealt with many, and a few more than I care to admit have taken something from me that I can't get back. So no, my friend, I am no devil. I could tell you that we are heading to Druskenwald, of course, the Lord and Lady's chateau to be specific. There's the line ends there for now, but the tracks they ain't always the same. So if that ain't where you're going, I can take you where you need to be.
I think Garviel's thinking to himself, just in general, is a lot of distrust, and he's not really willing to like trust anything about this because it seems like a trap, and there's something in his body is just telling him not to. But I think this chance at finding his next steps, he's just going to like quietly step onto the train and not really say anything.
Yeah,
Still kind of have his sword out a bit.
you would step up and he'd be like, "Just 1 second, friend. I'm sure we're eager to get going, but I do need your ticket." And you look down, and in like the front breast pocket of a coat or some kind of a shirt that you have on, you do see a nice ticket sticking out, maybe even just out of the collar of your shirt.
Yeah, because he's basically wearing rags. All of his clothes have been torn away. He's covered
Hmm.
in like bloody rags.
Oh yeah.
uh, yeah, he'll pull out the ticket and just look at it and just kind of very inquisitively wondering like how this like came onto his person.
Oh yeah,
And
because
he's
you
gonna
definitely don't remember having that. You don't remember signing it with the nice fine cursive beneath with your name. It just happened to be there.
little frogman,
Yes.
you may have this. If there is treachery, your head shall be the next thing on my sword.
Well, I trust that you are a mighty strong individual, and maybe you can be a little interest for security. I don't have much on board, but we shouldn't have any problems, friend. He takes it from you, and he takes his hole puncher and he punches it. And same thing happened with the others. He lets it go, and it dissolves into that mist that goes towards the train. You're free to step aboard, my friend. He steps aside and gestures for you to get in.
He looks over a little bit at him and then looks back at the train. Mm. And then steps on quietly.
Mm, beautiful. Step on, and you find yourself a seat. And I think I'll drop.
No, he's gonna go stand like by the end of the car, kind of like near where the exit is. And he's not gonna sit down. He's gonna just kind of like tentatively stand there with his hand on his sword, ready to if this breaks out into a fight.
Gotcha. Yep. Uh, the entrance to the next car would be, if you're in the map, it would be over to the right. So it'd be kind of over here. The left is where. No, that's not where the front of the car is. Boop. Front of the car is to the right. The probably closest exit would be on the very left. So you'd be standing back there, is what you're saying. Perfect. Cool. And with all of you boarded, you may now converse as you want, or take the time to just check things out, ask questions, look at things.
I need something, Terex. I just got it, and I go like rub into my like go into my bag, and I pull out like a little bottle that's very vibrant in color, and I just like huff the smoke out of it and put it away.
Make a Constitution save.
Ah, that feels
In
better.
public, Stitch, we talk about this. And I like pretty much take, I take
anytime,
like a
anytime.
I take like a small part of my cloak and I try to like almost like cover like the, I guess like the entryway where it's like you can walk so people don't really see him
Yeah,
like casually
you
just
cover the aisle so
doing
they
whatever
can't
the
really.
hell he's doing.
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw and then make a stealth check at advantage.
That's to see the saving throw. There you go.
First roll of
First
the
roll,
campaign.
baby.
Let's go,
First
baby.
roll.
First roll.
And it's a 14.
14. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, yeah. You take a nice huff of this, and it feels pretty good. Gives you a nice jolt of energy, and maybe if you're a little anxious, it mellows you out some. But you do definitely perk up a little. You feel a little better. Feel a little better. Feel a little less jumpy.
That's
And
I
nice
think
angel
Garviel
dust.
notices this as well in the background because I rolled I got an 18, but he's
We'll
like
see.
constantly been surveying, so he just sees this and just
Yeah. Well, let's see.
there's
Stitch, also roll your stealth check at advantage to see if anybody sees you.
All right. Well, That's a 24 and
Damn!
a
I saw
21.
Holy more. You do
I saw
manage.
24.
nothing.
So I don't think anybody would really see. You do manage to. Not only are you small and sneaky with the stuff that you have, but also Terex has been with you long enough that he notices and he pulls up a cloth, maybe a piece of jacket or shirt to try to block the anybody else from seeing, and nobody sees what you're doing over there.
Oh, I forgot to share, Tarek. You want some? And I like hold it up to
No,
him.
no, no. Last time we did that, I woke up in some mistress's bed, and her father was not very happy. You remember that? We had to leave the bar. We can't go
Oh,
back. I wasn't able to get more booze. It was.
oh yeah.
I'm still distraught.
Yeah, it's like just a casual Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
But it still haunts me. Booze. Booze.
Oh, beautiful. I would say also as you guys are looking around, just some information that might help. As you're sitting here and you're kind of checking out your surroundings, none of you have been on this train specifically, if you've been on any train at all. Um, the cars, each of these cars has about a 9-foot ceiling, and they are all encased with some steel support beams, so very sturdy. And if you're thinking of jumping or have a height thing you want to do, it's 9 feet tall. Each of these doors is has two interior uh, vestibule doors, so like you have to open one and open the other in order to get across to your next car that you'd go to. Of course, Garville is by the exit of the back of the train, so if you were to open that one and jump, you would just get out of the train. Um, you guys also see, of course, these ghostly forms of the passengers. You see some of them kind of just fade away randomly if they're in a seat, and you'll see other ones just randomly fade into existence as they kind of just like blink in and out. And they're different too. They're not always the same one blinking in and out of the same chair. Sometimes it's a different one. Like they maybe one found its destination and got off. You don't know. Um, these windows don't open. Um, and you guys would see as you're looking out of this window, uh, you'd notice it almost as soon as you had left where you had been picked up from, and it would kind of materialize again once you get to a when the train stopped to pick up others. But when you look out, you see that same blue-green mist with kind of a darker color in any direction you look. It just kind of looks like a vast expanse of that color. Um, I think you might see a face or two. You might see a spirit out in that mist pass you by every so often as it kind of just floats around the train as you're moving.
Can I look around and just look to my right and see if there's like a ghost in the like seat directly across from me?
Yeah, you look over and you do see indeed the ghost of it looked like a fine noble gentleman. He's got some short blonde hair. He's in a nice like three-piece tuxedo as he kind of sits. He's got a nice rose in his lapel. He's just chilling.
Okay, how wide is the gap in between the seats? Like the walkway?
It's 5 feet. If you look at the map, the it didn't say, but
Oh yeah,
it
it's
looks like the
one
cars are about
then.
15
Sure.
feet wide, so your aisle is a 5 feet walkway.
Stitch, do you I'm gonna like, try and keep it on the down. Like, do you? There's a man over there. I've never seen him before. Should I?
Where? And I like stand up on the
Okay.
seat and I look directly at him.
But I'm gonna.
He pays you no mind as you do
I'm gonna
this.
touch him. I'm gonna see what he does.
Oh,
And I'm
do
gonna
it, do
like
it, do it, do it, do it.
reach over and try and like almost like phase my hand through him.
And it does exactly that. You phase your hand directly through the guy as you try to touch him. And
Oh
he
my god.
Stitch, what the fuck?
Derek's! Derek's! That's a ghost!
That's not normal. That's not normal.
Am I seeing things right now?
No, it happened. I put my hand through him and I I don't know what to say.
Oh, I
you
like
do
stand
this.
up and I look behind me to see if
Yeah.
there's a ghost as well.
Yeah, you do. You see like a
Is it?
gothic Victorian, a very pale complexion Asimar woman, in a very God, I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's a very gothic style dress, very Victorian in era, and she's just sitting, staring forward.
I like do one of these in front of her face.
Doesn't follow your hand at all, just sits, staring, blinking, just she's waiting, she's passing the time. And I would say you would have noticed too as Terex pushed his hand through, phased it through the ghost. It didn't even look over at you. It paid you no mind, didn't blink, nothing.
Terex,
That ain't,
ah,
that ain't fucking normal.
what do we do? Well, I'm
I
scared.
don't know. These people, they don't seem very normal. I don't know what's going on.
You
It
do
was worse than
see,
that time when I took a fistful of LSD in the back alley of a drugstore.
as you look behind you now, though, you do see one of the few corporeal beings sits down behind you now.
I go to poke Stitch, like push my hand through him like he's one of the ghosts.
Yeah, and you just like push him.
I just let it happen.
You fall
Just
forward
like-
out of your seat.
So you fellas
Terex,
are real.
Just look over
yeah,
and
I'm
I
real.
see.
And I like swat it away.
I'm still like messing with the ghost, and I just hear the thud of Stitch falling to the ground.
you hit like the seat in front of you
What
as
the
he pushes you.
fuck
I
are you
fell.
doing?
Oh shit. Ugh.
How'd you
What the
fellas
fuck?
wind up on this train?
What the? Where did you come from?
My mother, where'd
Are
you
you-
come from?
Are you one of them too? And I go to do the same thing he just did to Stitch.
I
Kinda
like
just,
hold
poke
my
his
hand
forehead.
up and I'm just like, no.
Very large
no.
orc hand,
Oh,
like
shit.
encapsulates yours.
I was like, no, I'm real. No, thank you.
Yeah, once we make like a hand contact, I'll like revert. I won't.
Yeah.
Yo, I think this one's real.
I don't think that's a ghost. I think that's a human. That's a person.
You guys are a very odd pairing.
I like
Whoa.
get up
So are
and
your
I like
shoes.
I
shake
look
his
down at
hand
my
like
shoes,
slightly.
Yep.
and I have one different shoe on. I did not put the right shoe on when I had left the last inn. I was like, damn, he's right. And I just like, well, and then I just don't have a comeback.
Yeah, you do see a very how would you say you're dressed right now, Mikey?
I'm dressed like I used to have decent clothes, not like rich clothes, but they were nice. But they're a little ragged from just being on the road
Sure.
and a little mismatched if an accident happens and then I just need to do something new. So it looks like I used to have nice clothes, but
Oh yeah.
they're a little disheveled and worn down. So
The little I do know of the orc that you're now conversing with, compared to orcs that you have seen on the material plane, this one, though he is very muscular and very strong, there's something about him that seems uh, pallid, maybe a little pale, almost sickly. You can't quite place your finger on it, but it seems just slightly off about this guy. And you look down at the little rat. You didn't catch it before, but
would I have seen a rat?
you would have seen a rat. You would not have seen a rat.
A rat.
A rat person is different. One of these.
Rat. I have not seen a rat person.
Yeah, you have not seen one of these guys, so it's a little strange. I mean, you're uh, maybe open to seeing all types of weird creature here and there, but you
And then
have
I
not
go
seen
to
one of
like,
these yet.
is this your pet? And I'm looking over at Terex. Is this your
Stop it.
pet?
I wouldn't touch him. He's got some stuff.
Hello, my name is Stitch. What's your name? And I like take his hand and I like use both hands to like shake it.
I am, and then I do like this. I'm like, I am the Mikey Allegro. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Not at all.
Yeah, he's never been on this plane of existence. You've never heard of him.
And I just become a little crestfallen. I'm like, I was like, maybe you've heard one of my songs, and then I bust out. As opposed to like my clothing, my lyre that I have is very well maintained and shiny, and it looks pretty much new.
Yeah.
And I play them a song. And
What
then I
song
finish,
do you
I'm like,
play? What D&D
Country
version?
Roads Take Me Home by Mikey Allegro.
Beautiful.
Can you make a performance roll? I want to see how bad he does.
Sure.
Joke's on
After-
you on proficient. Roll good. Let's go!
A nat 20
Damn,
for a
that's
27.
That's pretty good.
Plus 7. Nat 20 plus 7 is too good. Is Country Roads
Holy
Take Me
fuck.
Home
Stitch!
to the
I was-
place
Oh, it's
I
fucking beautiful.
belong.
Stitch is out
West
dancing.
Virginia.
Stitch is out
Mountain
dancing in the aisle.
mama,
Or he's
take me
dancing on the seat.
home. Country road. Do the ghosts do
I like take
anything?
another huff.
The ghosts don't do anything. Not in this passenger car. There is nothing here.
Damn.
What?
I'm like, thank you, and then I bow.
Oh my, that's fucking beautiful. I'm like, we, back in my time, my tribe, I like music. I love music, but what? I was amazing. What is that? What are you holding? That was beautiful.
This is my trusty lyre, and that's just a little number I've been working on. I think it's gonna be great.
As he's saying that,
Wow.
I pretty much just go to grab it and like look at it, like, oh my god.
No, and then I like try and like dodge out of the way. And he does not get to touch that.
Not for free. Not for free. Absolutely not. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sir. That was fucking incredible. Hang on. I got something in my bag here that I want to give you. I got to tip you for that one. Hang on. What do you want? I got acid, I got aerosols, alcohol, amphetamines, antibiotics, steroids, angel dust, bath salts, benzodiazepines, cannabis, your classic, cocaine, coke, crystal meth, dental 8, THC, depressants, dexamethylphenidate, dissociative drugs, DMT, DXM. Any of these ring a bell? I got a lot more where that came from.
Absolutely, a lot of these ring a bell, but I don't know which of these you partake in, Mikey.
Um,
God damn.
I'll take a
Here,
little
try
bit of
this
coke.
one and pull out like a little like test tube. And like there's like a very bright red smoke coming off of it.
Yeah.
Here you
Unlabeled.
go.
That's a good one. That's a good one
That's a
right
good
there.
one?
You're gonna like that one. You're gonna
I'm like
like that
3 feet
one.
tall, so I have to
Alright.
like hold it up.
I was like, "Are you sure?" And then I look at Tetrix as like he seems the more reasonable of the two. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
no,
look at him like,
that's a good one. I had that one before.
and then I take a bite.
Last weekend. It's good. It's good.
Take a bite. Did you say it
Yo,
was
he
in
bit it.
Is that not how you're supposed to?
No, yeah,
No, Terry, no, you're supposed to.
what are you doing? You're supposed to. Oh no!
It's effectively poison there.
What
He's
was
I
that?
fucking
crazy.
retch onto the floor next to me.
Yeah, I mean, not even from the taste or maybe what it would have done to you, but the instant panic of them like, no, 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 don't do that. Just spits it all
That's
over the
sodium
place.
oxybate.
What is that?
It's effectively poison if you eat it.
Why did you hand it to me?
You're supposed to huff it. You're just taking up your
I
nose
didn't
and you
know, I
sniff it.
didn't know,
You
I
don't
didn't
bought it.
know.
It's
We
a
just
glass
do
vial.
coke. I've never
It's
seen
a
this
glass
before.
vial.
I like crawl up and I start sticking my hand in his mouth to
You
try and
start
get
to
him to
like dig
vomit.
it out.
Here, let me help you. Let me help you. And I low-key just like I put my giant ass hands just on his face, and I like low-key like feel his like just mouth open
Just
more
hold his
than
mouth
like he
open.
probably would like.
Yeah, it's hard to fight against these guys. It's kind of your mouth is being held open. It's kind of like one of those birds that'll go to like a crocodile and pick the muck out of its teeth. As you just have this rat guy reaching in with his grubby little filthy hands, and he's like getting all over your mouth. He tastes horrible.
It tastes like a bathroom dirty toilet.
Yeah, the glass he gave you wasn't clean either. It was smoking with this red fume. It was a like yellow, like brown tinted bottle with flecks of dirt and muck and God knows what hanging off the sides. It was pretty dirty. I think,
Lightly used.
yeah, I think you would hear a light clapping or a slow clap at the front of the car as you would see the vagrant steps out. He's like, "Well, I think we got everybody we needed on board, at least for those living folk." And he looks at the four of you that are in here, who seem to be the only four alive people on this car. Now, I will just give you a little bit of information, my new
I look around for the
guests.
fourth.
You look and you do see in the very back, you see a very tall man. Almost looks like he's standing guard, like a security guard at the front of a club, a bouncer. He's just standing and he's just watching. I
I
assume,
look
at least,
over
I
at
should say.
Tetrix and Stitch. I'm like, hey, do you know that guy?
Who the fuck is? When did he get here?
Has he been
I
here
get
the
on
whole
all
time?
fours and I scurry up to him.
You see a rat person absolutely charging his way up to you.
Sword fully out.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
black creature.
Whoa, sir!
What purpose do you have? What purpose do you have to approach?
My name is Stitch. What's your name? You seem to be a very tall and large person and alive.
I am Garvio Loken. What are you, rat creature?
I I uh, I said my name was Stitch, didn't I?
What are you? Are you Xeno? Are you demon? What are you?
Uh, what? What does that even mean? And I like kind of like back up a little bit, like all the way up. Like I just keep facing him, and I keep backing up all the way up until I meet up with Terex and Mikey
Yeah,
again.
a slow
Yeah,
back.
when he
It's weird.
once he
I
gets me,
s-
I just pick him up and I just put him back in his
Put him
seat.
back in the
I just
seat like a child.
No,
I-
let's not. We don't need to mess with people we don't know. He's back there for a reason.
All right.
All right,
I start
we'll go
playing
Garmin-
with
leave
my
him
models.
alone.
Yeah.
Gargoyle
I
kind of
was
puts
gonna
his
say, I
sword
just
back and just goes.
Well, I say I heard a lovely tune back here, and I do love me a good song and story, so I stepped to see what all the commotion was, and hopefully everyone's all getting along, everyone's getting all acquainted. I think we're all heading to the same place. I told one of you, but we're headed to Druskenwald. The Lord and Lady of the Lands live here, in the chateau specifically, and I think that's our destination. I will warn you, for first-time travelers, do not be alarmed of the spirits. Do not be wary of the haints. These are. I kind of have no control over them, other than bringing them along to pass them to their next destination. I don't have much say over what they can do, but they're pretty much harmless. I'd like to help them, and so I tolerate them. I don't mind their presence. Don't be scared. I must urge you, do not open any exterior doors or windows. You must keep out the spiritual mist. If we let any of the shroud aboard, it could be very dangerous for the spirits, for the living, the loving, the living, the living on board, and the train itself, the Ghostlight
Sitting is
Express.
loving, baby.
Yes. Now,
I slap Stitch's hand as I see him trying to open the window.
they're
I
locked.
imagine it's like the school bus ones where you have to like push the things and you just can't
Yeah.
quite get it.
You look and there's no really, you don't see a way to open the doors, but it's you imagine Stitch is over there. He's like looking at the borders. He's like trying to find something, just knocking on it. Like, I must urge, it is very dangerous to let any of that aboard. It'll hurt the living, hurt the ghosts, and it'll hurt the train. We're built to the exterior provides protection. If we let it aboard, it could really muck up the guns. It could really mess with our systems. And last but not least, my fine passengers, we do have two more living on board, and they may or may not enjoy your company should you so choose to acquaint yourself with them. Would you like to be introduced?
I kind of want to see what's out there.
I must urge you, friend, please don't. It is
Don't
not
stop
good.
touching the window. Stop touching the window. Which you have a well, I think you have a brain. Let's try to use it.
All right.
I would like Garviel to make a perception check. Since you have been standing in the back, kind of watching things, I want you specifically to make a perception check.
I think with
I
a
see
13,
everything.
does that pass or not? I don't know because I have flavor for either.
Yeah, I'll say it does. It was supposed to be a 15, but since you specifically have been sitting here, standing and watching, and it's been roughly maybe even an hour since you guys have been traveling, maybe half an hour, I'll say you do look around, and as you're kind of taking check of the ghosts, taking check of who's here and who's not, you see some recurring of these haints, is what they're called. These blue, green colored ghosts with the large colored eyes, the large cartoonish eyes. You see one of these. Seems to be a man, um, and seems, I don't know how you would say it. It's kind of more shadowy than the others. There's a little more of a strange tilt to its head as it kind of just sits. Um, you're not sure if this is just a. I mean, there you haven't seen spirits really before, or if you have, not like this. And just something about this one feels slightly off to you. Something about this one feels like it may be a little more present than the others.
I think Garviel, with his amnesia in general, doesn't quite sure about what's going on for most of this stuff. And earlier, when he was asking a question of what Plaguewick was mostly because he only knows that Xeno and Daemons are technically what he was told to kill.
Yeah,
So I think he's kind of like on edge for anything to be one of those,
yeah,
even though he's not really sure. And so I think he sees this and kind of senses a little bit of the intention. And it's just
yeah.
he's a little wary, not quite ready to pull out his weapon yet and actually fight it because it's like he's being a little pragmatic. He's not quite sure what the
Yeah, especially
consequences
because
will be.
you've been sitting here watching, and even though you've taken notice of that Hain specifically, nothing it hasn't really done anything. It's kind of just been sitting here like the other ghosts the other Hains have in these seats. It hasn't really. It's just been chilling. Just something
I
about it
think
seemed
he's
a
gonna
little
like,
off.
yeah, I think he's gonna kind of like keep watch of it in the corner of his eye, but never like directly look at it.
Yeah, I'd say also with a 13, you notice since you're standing at the one of the ends of the passenger car, you're standing next to two of the private booths. You do notice on your left there seems to be a jar with 12 small glass marbles inside of it under a seat.
Honestly, I think with how guarded he is, I think he's gonna leave it be for now, especially when he's noticed kind of a suspicious character out of the corner of his eye. I don't think he wants to
Yeah,
ever let anyone out of his eyesight. He wants to have everyone like keep track of everyone at all times right now.
yeah. And I'd say you guys spend some time communicating, spend some time hanging out. Terex and Stitch, of course, but even Mikey has made his acquaintance. And maybe even though he's probably been standing in the back just keeping an eye out, Garviel is standing at the back of the train just watching. And I think get to this next part here. We can read. One passenger among the blankly staring spirits stirs. It darkens to an inky shadow as it darts into the aisle, its humanoid silhouette tall and gaunt with its head tilted to one side at an unnatural angle. Crooked tendrils shoot out from it like gnarled tree branches and shatter the windows of the car. Ghastly mist spills in around you. One of the passenger spirits lets out a pained wail, then takes on the malevolent form with a huge maw of blocky teeth, a single eye in its head, and two smaller eyes in the palms of its spindly hands. A shrill train whistle reverberates around you as the windows suddenly repair themselves. The voice of the vagrant emanates as he escapes out of his car back towards the front and almost like it's coming through an intercom over top, very staticky and a little muffled. It crackles. Could y'all take care of that? This ain't happened before, and I'm a fiddler, not a fighter. I believe we could start our first combat.
I'm a bit inebriated right now. A
The
21.
biggest roll I've ever had in my life ever.
How do you only have a +1?
Kicking it off, our nice, wiry, jumpy fella, Stitch. You are the first to go.
Shit, I'm way over there. Okay. So you said this is a ghost, right?
Yes, you see
Like it
two.
looks like a shadowy thing.
Yes, you see two ghosts. You see the one that had the crooked tendrils shoot out from it with the weird eyeballs and stuff, and then you saw it as it broke one of the windows. That mist spilled forth and corrupted one of the passengers uh, into this malevolent form with the blocky teeth.
I'm going to use my cantrip. Um,
Yeah.
Poison spray.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. And I believe you have to be close for that, right? You got to be up close to him.
It is 10 feet is the range. Okay.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna like use my rat skills and like crawl on top of the seats and like jump from seat to seat here.
Hmm.
And I think that's 10 feet right there. And I'm gonna like stay on top of this seat here and then spray at it.
Spray out the shadow. Go ahead. Does he have to make a save, or do you roll to hit?
Taste my so wait. Con save.
Con save. Hiya! A 6.
That doesn't pass, I don't believe.
I do
Yeah, my
not
spell
think
save
so.
is 15.
I hope
I
it
hope
does.
it's 6 when holy fuck.
Default is like 8 plus your proficiency, so like a minimum 10.
D12 damage. D12.
Oh
D12.
my
Where's that at? There it is.
goodness.
Taste my stink of 2 damage.
You do spray this nice. How does it look when it comes from you?
So it's actually just like my body. And I just like
Ew.
throw
What
the
is like a
fumes.
hip thrust?
I'm a rat, so I got plagues and shit, and I like lift up my arms or something, and it just disperses at the shadow.
He takes his 2 damage. Boom! Is that it for your turn then?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All that for 2 damage.
All that
big,
for a
that's
drop
big.
of blood.
I'm level 1.
Drop of blood. After Stitch, we get to Terex. You watch
That's
your
right.
friend instantly jump into action. The wiry guy is very much on the alert almost all the time, and you're quick to follow.
yeah, I see as my best friend gets up and sprawls right into action. And I jump out of my seat and just, I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna rage, and I've never said that, and that was I'm a little
I got chills. I got chills.
chills right now.
Chills warning, chills warning.
Get red next to this shadow, and
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna pull my great axe out from behind me and just pretty much swing down right in like a diagonal 45 degree like motion and try and like cut through it.
Go ahead. Oh, actually, you
Eh,
know what? I should have said this.
20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20 definitely hits. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Baby.
That's my boy.
Yes, sir.
You're about to say they're immune to
Uh,
physical damage, aren't you?
11.
11 damage, so we'll just
11
deal.
damage.
Holy.
And then I think I can use cleave. And that's like, I don't know if I can, if I use rage, if that counts for it, and I can't, but it says with my great axe I can use cleave, and once per turn if I hit a creature with a melee attack, I can attack another creature within 5 feet with that's like 5 feet within my reach, and on hit they take the same amount of damage, not including the ability modifier.
Gotcha. So it'd just be the weapon damage you rolled then.
Sure. Would
Yeah.
I roll again to hit them, or would it hit?
Yes, you'd roll again to hit to see if you're able to cleave through, but then that same damage would just happen.
Okay. Sure. Okay, 10.
A 10, does that hit the Spectre? The 10 does not. Your axe just mostly catches in this shadow as you take a hack at it. I meant to say this for Stitch, I forgot to, but as you sprayed that poison mist, the poison spray at the shadow, it didn't seem to have much of an effect. He seemed to kind of just burst it off.
Yo, he likes my stank.
All that for 0 damage. Chills.
Yeah. And is there anything else you'd like to do, Mr. Terex?
Nope, that is my turn.
Very cool. We get the Mikey.
I see my new friends running over, and I was like, "Damn, those are some ugly motherfuckers!" And I cast Vicious Mockery, a 13.
A 13 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
That sure
Ooh,
was vicious
damage.
mockery.
How does your magic manifest?
You see a purple and gold lightning bolt come out of my lyre as I like strum it, and it just crackles towards them.
And that dealt, how much was that? 2, and you're shooting at the shadow?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Boom! That's 2 damage to it as it gets slammed with an Eldritch Blast. Tee.
Oh, what?
A Vicious Mockery.
That does force damage.
That do indeed do force damage. Which almost nothing is resistible or immune to. Resistant. I don't know. Boom!
Unlike poison damage.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. And is that it for you, Mikey?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I don't know what you're laughing at. You did 2 damage too, so that's the same.
He didn't
as-
do any damage.
Yeah, but like think about it.
We get to the
I would
shadow.
have done too.
And with his crooked appearance, with the tendrils that shot out, very zigzaggy with the tree branches, he would look probably to Terex because he's just the closest, and he would swing. He'd swing on you. He's going to use his draining swipe. Nat 1. He takes a swipe at you, almost at the same time as that gold purple lightning hit him, and he totally overshoots his swipe. And he is going to. I think he's just going to pass. Yeah, he's going to pass through you. And he's going to make his way this direction.
Yo, what the fuck?
You know what? He would go as far as he can, actually. Knowing what this thing is. 30,
Opportunity
35,
attack?
40. Yep.
Wait, true.
Bro.
He gets to take 3 opportunity attacks
Why
from
3?
Terex, Stitch,
Why
and
three?
Mikey. Magic
That's a
spells.
21
Not
hit.
20!
That's very funny.
Wait.
Yes, all 3 of you hit. So we'll go in order of it
Fine.
happening. So first Terex, as he left your range, you cleave him with your battle axe. Go ahead and roll some
Oh, big.
damage.
14.
You
Goddamn.
deal 14
Damn.
damage.
Damn.
And then we move to Stitch. Go ahead. What did you just hit him with your hand or something?
No way.
You automatically would deal 1 damage
No,
at least, and a crit would deal 2 for unarmed strikes, is
it's-
how I rule that. Dealing 0 damage. You just hit a nice,
2
like, your
damage.
claw catches on him and you rip a nice piece out of him. So you deal the 2
it's like a
damage.
fucking
Mhm.
Big.
And then, Mikey, you take a slash with your dagger.
Yeah, I fucking pull it from its holster at my side and just slash it as it goes by me.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll. Is that a D4, I believe? Go ahead, roll some damage.
I already did it. It did 3 damage.
Gotcha.
Big.
You watch as this shadow, as it ran by you all, as you all took your shot at it. It makes it to Mikey as he takes his dagger swipe, and with that swipe, you end it. You seem to cut it, and it loses its form and dissipates into the blue-green mist, and this one inky as well. It's got that black mixed in, this darker coloring, and you watch as it would seep into the ground and kind of collect as it would move forward, and it would slide. It would like go under the door.
That was freaky. I don't like that. We should uh and I just like I don't know what to do with that.
Wait, so we killed it, or like it just escaped, or just went under the door?
You got rid of all of its HP.
Yo, good job, team.
And with that, we move to Garviel.
I think he's gonna full on sprint towards the specter. He doesn't know what it is, but there's like a deep sense of unease.
Yeah,
He's gonna just swing his sword.
Go ahead. Roll to hit.
How's a nat 20?
A nat 20 definitely
Damn.
hits. A nat 20
Damn,
absolutely hits.
damn.
Go ahead, roll some
Dude, this
damage.
party's crazy. What the hell?
We might
And
be on team chat.
Oh god.
Alright, that's 11.
Fire. You see, as this specter, is less corporeal than the one that you were watching. The one that you specifically kept an eye on was the one that turned into that inky, corrupted version of one of these haints. This specter,
Yeah.
however, just got corrupted by the mist and is still a little less corporeal, and therefore you notice you do slightly less damage than you think.
I'm not done yet. I was
Gotcha.
gonna cast Divine Smite because
Go ahead.
as he feels that, it's kind of a sense of like rage against this abomination in front of him,
Hmm.
and it fills him with power, and the voice kind of echoing in his mind, and just he hears kind of like a chant in his mind as his sword begins to glow,
Hell yeah.
and smacks him for 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant.
On top of
Beautiful.
that.
You slap the absolute hell out of this thing. And though the cut of your blade didn't seem to hold as much of a didn't deal as much damage as you thought, the radiant light of your sword, the whatever tenet or oath or chant that you heard in your mind to empower yourself, definitely did do some damage. And is that it for Garviel's turn?
Longsword sap. If you hit a creature with a longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your turn.
Beautiful.
So
Sounds
it has
good.
disadvantage.
Indeed. And after Garviel, it is indeed the Spectre, this corrupted haint, as it turns towards you after being cleaved very gruesomely through its body. It turns and it's going to try to make an attack against you, as it's going to use its life drain, which is at disadvantage. Oh boy, a 2 and a 3 for a total of 6? That's awesome. You don't get hit, as it takes kind of a wild swipe at you, trying to suck the life essence out of you. And yeah, this haint can't even do anything. So I believe we loop all the way back around to Stitch.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull off one of my trusty bottles off my belt, and I'm gonna use load it into my staff, and then fucking
Throw
yoink it, or my cane.
Hell yeah.
This one's gonna be the fire water one.
Beautiful. So you'll roll to hit.
7 plus 8, 15.
15 hits. Go ahead. And I believe that
Cool.
is a d6 of fire, I think.
Yes.
I know there's a wall of text you have to go through to look for everything.
I'm like going back between my sheet and D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
6 plus 4, 10 fire
Beautiful.
damage.
Beautiful. Do you want to explain what's in this? What does this bottle look like as you hurl it towards the spirit? at the
So I
specter.
pull it off my belt. It's like a swirly orange and red, like liquid looking thing, with like a cork on its top. I load it into my stick that has like a sort of net, almost like a little cross stick. And I chuck it, and it like starts to glow in the air and twirl. And then it shatters on impact and engulfs this uh,
Yeah,
spirit
almost
in
like
like
bottled
a
fire.
bunch of flames.
Exactly. It's like bottled fire. As it crashes on top of the spirit and the liquid drops down, it alights immediately, and you deal this fire damage to it as you burn away the specter. And that was how much damage? That was 10. Boop.
10.
You burn away at the specter, and it takes a heavy hit of damage, and you see as it is almost completely, has completely, almost has completely dissipated. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Coolio. Then we move on to Terex.
I just see as my comrade hucks a big fire thing at this monster in front of me. I'm just raging. I'm still riled up, so I'm gonna make another great X swing at it.
Go ahead.
Attaboy.
Oh yeah.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Oh, 16.
Hell yeah. My goodness. You take your big swipe
God
at this
damn.
thing, and describe how you end this thing. How would you like to do this?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So I just, so there was the, what was it before? It wasn't a specter, but that we
It
just
was a
killed.
shadow.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
technically
shadow.
what the stat
So
block was, but it looked like one of these haints, but more corporeal and more jagged and twisted and corrupted.
sure. So almost like a chain of events. You see, like, so Tarek swings through that one, and it tries to phase through him, and he like pretty much hits of like 180 and swings through that one, and like and then he whips back around to try and deal with this other one, and he sees as Garviel does his sword thing, and then he sees as he's turning around a big like engulfment of fire that pretty much explodes on the specter, and he whips around again with his great axe, and instead of going at like a 45, he comes straight down, making sure that he doesn't hit the roof, and comes
Yeah.
straight down through the specter.
Oh yeah. You go down and to chop it in half perfectly vertically to bisect this thing in that way. It starts to pass through with little resistance as the specter was barely holding on, and you watch as it splits apart and then dissipates into fog. And you watch as this fog kind of just dissipates into nothingness as it lowers to the ground, like you've dealt with whatever this corrupted haint was. And that finishes our first combat.
I think Garviel kind of turns to everyone else with like a little bit of more respect in his eyes, kind of
Mm-hmm.
seeing them more as unlikely allies, and just goes, "You all fought well. What are these creatures?"
I just turn to. If he looks at me, I'm just like,
I don't. That's a great question. I swing my axe and I ask questions later.
and I turn to the other two. I'm like,
You guys, you know what that was? I don't know what that was. You know what that was?
Well, the vagrant said
Uh,
that they're spirits because he warned us not to open the windows, but the passenger broke them, which corrupted these friendly spirits into something much more sinister.
Can
So
we
I'm not quite
trust
sure
this
where they
train
came from,
conductor?
but
Hmm.
I think we need to find somewhere else to be with these windows broken.
Can we trust this train conductor? It seems quite coincidental that this happened.
I think it seems pretty nice. I mean, he gave us those tickets that we found.
and I like turn to Stitch, and I like slap him on the arm, like,
Yeah, he gave us the tickets. You know, that was pretty fancy tickets. You know.
yeah,
So
that was the
he gave
nicest
you
ticket
guys
I've
your
ever
tickets
seen.
too?
He
Well-
slaps you off the top of the chair that you're standing on.
yeah, I'm just like,
You know.
Goof. Hey, I saw
Uh.
you swing that axe real good.
Yeah, I just, I saw the demon and monsters, and I saw the big fire explosion. I swung down, it was gone when I came back home. Pretty
Uh-huh.
cool.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So I like go to dab him up, and I pretty much like hit him like onto like the back of the seat again, because he's just
Just
like
fucking
still too small, and I'm still not used to like the weight of him at all.
I think while this happens, Garviel's gonna go back and he's gonna go pick up that jar of marbles from earlier.
Go ahead. I think you would see as you pick up this jar of marbles, um, You see some of the other haints in this car, these spirits. These ones are they're all called haints in this universe. But when you start walking through where they didn't pay attention to anybody before, you can see some of them look and they visibly like back away from the jar that you're holding, and they kind of like go to the side and cower in their seats as you walk by with it.
I think he's gonna kind of hide behind his shield as he like carries it over.
Mhm.
While he like trusts everyone a little bit more now and kind of has like some sort of idea like these could be useful allies. I don't think he trusts them enough to show any kind of like his secret weapon.
As this happens, almost as
You know,
quickly as it ended, you hear that same intercom crackle overhead, and you hear the voice of the vagrant again. My friends, I'm sorry I had to bolt out of there, but I tell you, I'm not much of a fighter. I've got to make sure the passengers are happy, and I got to keep the train on track and going to the right destination. I'm not much of a fighter, and I'm sorry for bailing. Now, I know the danger you're in, but please do not be alarmed. I simply must ask for your assistance as I guide this train forth, that you deal with whatever's happened on board. One haint that was on board, the one that I believe one of you was keeping an eye on, is a shadowy stowaway of a folk. Uh, he corrupted the spirit as he broke the window. He's making his way through the car, I believe. I don't know where he's at now, but there's a few more of these haints that are prone to corruption. Most of them are fine, but there's a few who have been unable to let go of their previous life. They're more vulnerable. So I ask you, please go help them to pass on or deal with their troubles, so as to not create more of a disturbance. And um, can I ask that of you? And he's speaking over the intercom, but you have the feeling that you can still converse with him as if he was in the same room.
I think
I
Garville will just
suppose we
kind of look at.
could. Beats the alternative.
I agree. I do not like this corruption.
So where are
I
these
like
fellas we can
hitting
help?
stuff, so let's go. And I turn around and I start pretty much running to the next.
Yeah. He starts talking to you a little more. He says, "That's great to hear, my friends. That's great to hear. Now, those six I told you will be in the cars ahead of you. The train's got a funny way of organization, so you won't always be entering the same one that you leave, if you know what I mean. It's kind of a mix match. Now, these six, you can either help them to pass on and uh, help them complete their business from the previous life, or you can destroy them if it is necessary, whatever to make sure they don't turn into one of these corrupted folk. Once you've released these spirits in one way or another, you should check the tender for any corruption. That is where the train's fuel sources are maintained, and I worry that the spirit, the shadowy one, is gonna mess with our mode of travel, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, and please, as you're dealing with this, please do not alarm Mr. Philip and Miss Adela Druskinwald if you happen to run into them. Them's the two other alive folk on board. Ain't no call to rile up the lord and lady over a scuffle, please. Can I trust you?
Why aren't they helping us with these spirits?
They're fine dining folk. They need not know the troubles on board. It's no point in worrying them in what they can't help, you see.
Spirit
Well,
frog.
He needs us
State what-
poor folk to take care of it while the rich folk eat their roast lamb.
meaty.
What business have these people among this train of the dead?
They are merely making their way back to their chateau in Druskinwald, the very estate they claimed their name to. I trust you can get this done. And with another staticky cackle, the intercom shuts off, and you are free to do as you please.
I turn to Stitch and I'm just.
He said that people are rich. You think if we held them hostage, we could get money?
you know, I think that might just work.
That could be a
well-
lot of drugs.
I got me. Hang on, and I like rug into my bag again. I'm like, look, I got some roofies as well. This will work great.
That'll work. That'll work. And I take. How many do you have?
Cage.
Got it. You have like 10 of them. You just got like a few. You have like 3 of them. You just have pills aplenty. You're like a high
Okay.
school girl trying to sneak out to a party as you walk around with your clinking bottles. God.
I'll take like. I just grab like 2 of them from his like hands because I feel like in my head that would be enough for each, like one for each of them. I'm like,
All right. If we run into them, if they cause any trouble, we can maybe take them for ransom and get some money when we get to where we need to go.
and I just like shove them into. I don't really have like a lot of clothes on. I have like a raggedy like almost like cape, I guess, but it only goes like pretty much to like my shoulder, and
Yeah.
then like pretty much all of my like body is like pretty much wide open. I don't have like any armor on, so I just put it in like a little like satch that I have pretty much like on my hip. I just
Gotcha.
toss it in there and like, all right, let's find them spirits. And I turn and
Nice.
start walking wherever.
Coolio.
Wait, I think I think I gotta say, these specters. So we gotta be cautious of them because we don't want to run into them anymore. So I thought it would be really nice to just give some little information on what they are. Um,
I agree. How should we find this?
I like pull out one of my like front pockets, some glasses, and I like put them on, and I'm like, all right, well, so specters, they're a visibly incorporeal spirit or ghost, especially one that is terrifying or frightening in nature. Ghostly apparitions, it's something that's where a ghost basically goes under an intense transformation of disease that is promoted through terror or a dread of fear. And I start like pacing back and forth with like my hands behind my back.
Did you just
Um,
Google what a specter is?
yeah.
That's very
The
funny.
term often carries a connotation of fear or dread. A specter is a terrifying image, whether it's an actual ghost or a metaphorical threat. The word can be used figuratively to describe something that inspires fear or dread, like the specter of economic collapse. But in this case, obviously, we're dealing with more of the spirit or ghostly type term. So we need to be very careful, team.
Got it. How do we
Yeah,
kill
whatever
it,
you
though?
say, man. And then I just like walked to the next card. I just didn't listen.
I
Cool.
turn to Mikey and I'm like, I know he's my friend. But I don't know what the fuck he just said.
You open your door, and you reach over and you open the other door. And as you open it up, you can see kind of that. Um, as you look outwards from the doors that you've opened, you can see kind of that shroud on either side. This shroud of these lost souls damned to forever be in this blue-green mist, not worthy enough for the hallowed places of the upper planes and not damned enough to worry about the hells, just cursed to be here. And you step into the next train car, which is kind of shrouded in this lighter blue-green mist that you've come to associate with the train, not the shroud outside. And as all of you step across, it'll start to apparate before you. And I would like somebody to roll me a d6.
I'll do
Alright.
it, friends.
All right, lucky bard. Who?
Yeah. 6. You guys all step forward as you enter a new car, and you can place yourself in whatever marching order you so choose. And
I'm
then,
definitely sticking with my buddy Tarek.
yeah,
I was gonna say, I feel like you would usually like be riding on my shoulders if we're ever going anywhere, because I feel like it's just faster.
Oh
So you're
yeah,
just like riding on
yeah.
my back, pretty much.
and from this point you can move.
You got
You
like
can
a little
move.
sash or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, for this car, the scent of decayed hay, musty water, and old blood fills the air of what looks like a circus car. Rusting cages line the walls amidst the wooden crates painted in garish red and white stripes. The decor inside is a macabre spectacle of twisted whimsy, with faded, tattered banners advertising various carnivals. Each one depicts unsettling clowns and terrifying animals, creating an atmosphere of horrific revelry that leaves an uneasy chill in your bones. Mikey, I might have something specifically for you. You see a large poster showcasing the Festival of Fools, drawing your attention. None of you else would see this, but Mikey, the head of your friend Dave, would appear to you, and he would wildly babble at you. In paradise, the angels hang upside down and the fire shoots right side up, but the bells still ring in silver. And then he disappears,
Mikey,
The
what
fuck
are
are
you
you
doing?
talking about? And I like look over to where he was,
and he's gone already.
Mikey,
and then I'm gonna like
why
be
are you
mumbling
just
that to
standing there?
myself.
Yeah. As you look around, I'd say honestly make a group perception check.
Not
I got
bad.
it, guys.
Wait, we might be goat.
Just
Yo,
wait till next session.
Terex is blowing the smoke off Amara right now. Holy
I'm
moly.
Thanos right now.
You guys look around and you do see in here, indeed, there are some cages that are empty. Um, each
Wait,
are secured with a
cages?
lock. Yup, cages. You see a bunch of me around.
Is that a
They're
reference?
no, it's not. You see a
That's a
bunch of
pretty good
cages
reference.
around. They're empty. They're each secured with a lock. And you see that there is a ring of keys hanging on the wall. You can see that there's a collection of marionette dolls, um, in an open chest in one corner. You can see that there is one specific marionette, a harlequin, is hanging upside down, dangling from a trapeze bar fastened to the ceiling. A woman dressed as a jester with the harlequin cap, the two coming off with bells. Her face seems to be racked with shame as she dramatically tugs on her hat and performs acrobatic, but painfully looking tumbles and pratfalls on the ground right in front of you. Oh, dang it! I can never get that trick right. And she gets up and she tries to jump back up to the bar again. That's all the way up on the ceiling.
Hey there, miss. You practicing for a show?
Oh, I'm just trying to work on my act. I'm such a fool. I can't get it right. I made a mistake and it hurt a lot of people. And if I get my act right, I can stop that from happening again.
Who did you hurt?
Well, I accidentally opened a cage and we had a tiger in the in the circus and he kind of went on a rampage and I just I don't know. I feel like such a fool.
Why did you open the cage if you saw a scary tiger inside?
Well, I was
I
supposed
bet
to
you wanted to pet it.
it was cute. I was supposed to get it for one of our acts, but uh, I don't know. I don't know if I angered it. I don't know if I did something, but it just when I opened the cage and tried to lead it out, it started tearing through people. It tore through my friends, my coworkers, tore through me, and I don't know. Just need to be certain I can't hurt anyone ever again.
Terex has like zero like sarcasm at all. So he just looks at her. It's a she, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, whoa. Looking at you, you do look like a very aggravating person. You're kind of annoying, and your voice is very high pitched. So I could see where the tiger would go wrong and like kill a
Oh,
bunch of
really?
people.
You
But
think so? You think it's actually all my fault?
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
definitely
mean,
all of your fault.
well,
Oh,
there's no. I don't see any other people. You're the only survivor, and you did it.
I'm the.
So
Fellas. Let's not jump to the conclusion. She obviously didn't make it. That's why she's a spirit here, guys. And I don't think it was on purpose, seeing as she
there's
was
a
one of the
spirit,
victims.
and I try to put my hand through.
You touch her,
Like I did on
and
the other ones.
she doesn't. Your hand actually doesn't phase through her, as she seems to, as one of the 6 wayward haints that you were told of. She's a little more corporeal. You can actually feel her. You can touch her. Oh, I
You
don't
just
know.
touch
I
her
just
tit.
no. I'm assuming it was a shoulder. You're not gonna reach forward and
Okay.
you're not gonna honk
That's what
Garville's
I
on the
want to do.
Harlequin.
Garville's gonna walk up and go, Spirit, repent for your sins and move on, otherwise die.
How? I can't. All those people. That tiger. I I'm just so ashamed. I feel like such a fool. And she kind of
Or
hangs her
did
head
you
in
do it
shame.
on purpose? Did you mean to kill? I'm just like I don't have sarcasm, but I'm gonna try to say this like as like it's gonna come across as mean as possible.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean like you got all your friends and family are dead because of you.
Yeah.
But like you didn't mean to do it, right? Like it wasn't on purpose.
No, it wasn't on purpose.
Okay, well we're just I mean remember like they all died because of you, but if we didn't mean to do it, like yeah, it happens to people, you know. And
I
he was gonna
guess.
recall a memory, but as he was about to do it, he pretty much goes like stone cold. He's
Yeah.
like, "You're fine.
Make a
Just
persuasion
like
check.
Eric said, repent."
I think I'm gonna look around to see if there's
17.
like any evidence of said tiger.
Sure, you do see one cage that seems to be slightly larger than the others, and I think you would see some claw marks inside. That might be the only distinguishing thing among many of these cages. Many of them have markings, many of them have scratches, but this larger one specifically seems to have some larger sized scratches in it. That would be the closest inference to like a tiger cage that you could see. You rolled a 17. She kind of sniffles and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess you're kind of right. It was just an accident. There's not much we can do now, right? It's over."
You already paid the ultimate price. You lost all your friends. You lost your own life.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have anything to repent for. You didn't do it on purpose,
Yeah.
right? I'm sure that the
Yeah,
tiger is a wild
exactly.
beast, such like these people behind me that I have with me. They're wild beasts. And that would have happened to anyone. This one would do
Hey,
drugs no matter who was here. That tiger would have
I'm not
killed everyone
wild.
that night, regardless of who had opened the cage that night. It just happened to be a random fluke, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's better that all your friends died than the tiger. Like, I just think beasts of nature shouldn't be held in cages like that. Like, there was a story I once heard of a child who fell into a pit with a wild beast and they had to slay the beast. And I just think that's a horrible, horrible end
Are
for
you
any
talking
animal.
about that beast named Harambe? I think I heard about him. You know, Harambe, he was an old creature. He had his body was mutated. We were keeping him because we were gonna try and cure him. But yeah, one of our kin. In fact, I know that story. It was us.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so what I'm saying is it's kind of your not it's a collectively your guys' fault for thinking you can control nature. And you've already paid the price for it, and so I think there's nothing for you to repent for at this point.
I think you're right. You know, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. And maybe you have a point. Maybe we should be kinder to our fellow beast, our fellow animal. And you see
Exactly.
as the shame kind of lifts from her face and she tilts her head back up again. And you watch as, kind of with a slight glow inwards, kind of outwards, you see that she kind of starts to dissipate as well and rises. This mist rises up and dissipates into nothingness.
Enjoy the big top in the sky.
I'd say with your guys' investigation check.
Uh-oh, -2.
Uh-oh.
Not bad.
Nice.
Oh. So I have to roll a
Oh,
d20
it
and
had
then
to
add
happen.
on.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was gonna say it had to happen. I've been rolling too good.
D20 plus your intelligence.
19.
Holy sh! You're proficient in investigation? Holy
Yeah,
moly. That's crazy.
I got
Uh,
+7.
Holy.
you guys
I'm
look
Damn.
around.
smart.
As you kind of look around this car a little bit before moving on, you see the only thing of note is one of these marionettes. Its head is actually a rock painted with a toad's face. It can be easily pulled off, and if any of
Is
you
that
would
a
like to,
reference?
I don't think so. It can be easily.
Toady?
Oh, it's Toady.
I think he means an actual toad, not.
It's painted like it's painted like Toad from Mario.
Oh,
There's too many. There's
no.
too many references this
There's
episode.
too many. What is
Too
this, a
many.
crossover episode?
Yeah, our first session already has crossover episodes. Is amazing.
Rest in
That's
peace, Harambe.
crazy.
I'm writing
Oh
that in
yeah.
my notes. Rest in peace, Harambe.
And if you so choose, you could take this head of the marionette, the rock painted like a toad. You can take that with you.
Is it just a
Um,
rock?
It's a rock with a toad's face painted on it.
That's all
Oh,
we
can
get?
I
oh,
do an
Stitch,
Arcana check?
Stitch, you could use that as like the top of a bottle. That would be pretty cool. You have like the potion inside, and then you shape it up and you put it on top as like a topper.
You
You
can
know
make an
what?
Could I do
Arcana
an
check.
Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I-
L.
Yeah, nothing seems explicitly magical about this. It kind of just seems like a painted rock.
And just like toss it behind me back on the ground.
I
Okay.
go and pick it up.
Okay. Coolio.
What's a good thing? I like rocks, and I like put it in my bag
Yeah.
for later.
Beautiful. And with
You
that,
know, it makes sense our crack addict is like really good at investigation. It's just the paranoia.
oh yeah,
She's just always tweaking, looking around.
My eyes are like bloodshot at this point because it's like well late at night right
oh
now.
yeah, it's getting like
Doing
close
drugs all
to
day.
it's getting close to the midnight hour in this world, which is the darkest it
I
is.
thought we were in the midnight hour.
No, I was mistaken. You're in the evening
Okay,
hour.
fine.
You were in the evening hour
Oh.
when the light was going away. That slight glow that would be on the horizon if it wasn't just the shroud encapsulating the Ghostlight Express right now. Now it's probably around the midnight hour, somewhere within that range. and you guys are able to make your way over to the next cart.
All right, someone else roll a d6.
Can
Mhm.
I, as we're walking by, can I kick the box that looked like it would like hold the tiger?
Cling.
I just kick it.
Garviel
A
rolls.
tiger ghost shows up.
Hell
I was
yeah.
gonna let it out again.
Tigers.
I was gonna let it out.
Rolls.
I honestly thought we were gonna fight him.
No, I was gonna fight. I was just gonna let him out.
Does the next train cart look pretty grim?
It might. Also, RJ, because you guys made it through, and you found something specific to you in this train car, you get a heroic inspiration.
Yippee! What does that do for the people in the back?
You get to use
Not
it to
me, though.
reroll any of your d20 rolls. Any attacks, any abilities, any saving throws, anything that you roll a d20 for, you get a free reroll if you like. You guys roll up, and as you guys enter this new car, let me get the map pulled up for you.
It's the same card.
It's the same one. Ooh!
Holy
It's
shit!
actually. Boink.
The potato cart.
What
You're
the
not
fuck?
entirely wrong because this is the dining
Yo,
cart.
the dining cart? Hell yeah!
Indeed, as you guys all kind of
I
enter
love
from
food.
the left in whatever order you so choose. This dining car is decorated with an eerie elegance, with plush velvet booths, ornate brass fixtures, and wax candles casting a dim, mystical glow. The air carries the scent of gourmet food, though the booths are mostly empty, haunted only by the faint traces of deceased diners. You see that this dining car has 6 square booths that each would seat 4 people along either side of the car, as well as a large half booth and chairs that would seat 8 people at the very front of it. While most of these are empty, you do see the occasional spirit of souls that would appear sitting in front of like empty plates, gazing out into the mists, and then would disappear.
I'm gonna go up to that 8-person one, the 8-person booth.
Mhm.
Go look inside.
You don't see anything in here, but as you look back to your party, you see in one of these corners, you see the youthful spirit of a boy, and he is in overalls. He's got one of those like train conductor caps on, and he is eating all matter of food hungrily. He's repeatedly conjuring forth long links of sausages, whole turkeys. He's eating steaks. He's got whole bowls of mashed potatoes. Just any food that you can think of. He says it out loud. It appears, and then he scarfs the whole thing down before going again. All the while, his face is racked with guilt as he is shoveling all this food down.
Is he
I
crying?
just I look at him and like, are you gonna share?
Hello? What?
Are you gonna share your food? You're eating an awful lot of food for a little boy.
I'm just hungry.
Someone say food?
You just devoured 6 turkeys, 7 hams, 18 sausages. I don't know what it is with you and meat, but there's a lot of meat. There was like 4 pork bellies, and there was an entire stick of salami. Like, you're eating a lot of food for a small boy like yourself.
Well, I'm trying to eat my feelings away.
I
You're
like-
a little. What do you mean you're a small boy? What kind of feelings do you have at a young age?
I just feel real guilty is all.
What are you
Oh,
guilty
not
of?
this, not this shit again.
They told us to go absolve them, buddy. What did you think
I
was gonna
know.
happen?
I want to hit some shit right now. I'm hungry, and he's eating all the food.
Oh, you can
Well,
get
maybe he'll
food.
share.
Just sit down and just say the food you want. It appears right in front of you. It's great.
Okay, so I squeeze into the booth next to him,
Mhm.
and then I say, roast frog.
Roast frog right in front of you. The most elegantly like plated, the most delicious smelling roasted frog you've probably ever seen.
I go, and then I grab like a fork, and then I stab it so it's like on a stick, and then I just gnaw on it.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Best one you've ever had.
What are you
Holy
ordering,
shit!
buddy?
And I just like pretty much like bulge it like into the seat, and I like the entire table like rocks because I'm trying to get in there as fast as I can.
Yeah, and you're very
Uh,
large.
I pretty much do this scene from that one movie. It's like 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55, and just
As soon as you say it, like a plate fills up, another plate fills up. There's 55 milkshakes that are falling off of the table and making them fit. A mess on the floor, on the aisle.
And eventually I just stop. I just start stuffing my face, and I don't even
Mhm.
care about this kid anymore. He could
Oh,
go.
it's amazing.
I don't. I'm in the zone. I'm just munching.
Mhm.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna walk over to the kid and I'm gonna go, boy, what makes you so sad?
Well, before I died, I stole something from one of my neighbors, and it's just really cool. They were so artsy. They painted this rock with the face of a toad, and I thought it was so cool. And I took it, but I died before I could give it back. I just meant to borrow it. Now I just feel so guilty.
Feel no guilt for this theft.
Tough.
It is but a minor issue.
Are you
You
sure?
must move on. Yes.
I just
Possessions are only worth in the world of the living. You are now in the world of the dead, and most likely your neighbors as well.
I probably. I still just feel bad about not being able to give it back.
Then in the
As
next life you shall give it to them.
I'm
I
gonna keep
suppose.
the rock.
You're gonna keep the rock?
I'm gonna keep the rock.
Oh, great.
I like check into my bag to see that it's still there, and I just like close my bag and I just kind of like hold it to
Yeah.
to make sure it doesn't leave.
Oh,
I'm tired of fucking being everyone's therapist. Why doesn't everyone just like get over their stuff and like I don't know, take some crack or something?
as he's saying that, I like slowly like hand. I'm assuming Stitch is still on like my shoulder, so I just like slowly like put him like give him like a plate, and it's just got like half a hamburger on it or something for him to nibble on.
yeah.
Like I go to my own plate and I order a wheel of cheese.
What kind of cheese are we? Is it a nice stinky cheese?
Yeah, it's gonna be the blue cheese,
Oh,
right?
great. Yeah, that has
What
the
one's the stinky one?
uh, blue cheese might be stinky. I know it's got the mold that grows in it.
Limburger.
Limburger's real stinky.
Sure. There,
Yeah.
I'll do the stinkiest one.
It smells like a fart, but man, it tastes like a dream.
I start nibbling on the cheese wheel.
Oh yeah. In true rat fashion, you do start eating the hell out of a cheese wheel. Gavriel, make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna say one final thing before I do that.
Sure.
Boy, for every day you linger here in this world, you exist as an abomination to life.
Maybe.
You must move on. Alright, what is it? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
How's a 5?
A 5. He's like,
That works.
I mean, even
I
if
think that's the
she-
thing. I'm just like towering over the boy.
Yeah,
Just going,
he's like more scared of you than he is like receiving your words, and he just continues eating food, and he's like, I'm just gonna eat my guilt away. Just
I'm getting a little bit more impatient. My sword's starting to creep out of it. Boy,
I don't know what to
now
do.
is the time to heed my answers. Leave, move on, or die. My sword is like halfway out of the scabbard now.
Oh my goodness. He just keeps eating at this point. He's ordering more food. He's ordering some corn. He's ordering some raviolis.
Me with my food in my mouth, I'm like, hey, Stitch, didn't you find a rock like that? And I put more food in my mouth.
What was that? You found a rock like that?
I'm gonna feed into it more. I'm like, yeah, did we? When we were in the last car with the tiger and the crazy lady, yeah, you found that rock. It was kind of like his, wasn't it?
Really?
No, I found a bottle stopper. I don't know what rock you're talking about. I like put my hand in my bag, very
Keeping
like
your hand on it.
suspiciously, and I like hold on to it.
Oh my.
I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick him up, sticks up. And I'm gonna just like by the scruff of his neck and like move him in front of the boy.
Ah, put me down, and I like rustle a little bit.
Did you really have a
The
rock
fucking-
like that, mister?
Ah, I like rocks. I just kind of collect them, you know.
Me too. That's why I like the one with the
I
toad
just-
face. That's
They make
why I
me
feel
feel
so-
good.
I think the old
They
lady
feel
was a
nice.
collector too. I think that's why I feel so bad. She died before I could give it back, and then I died, so I don't know where it is.
Well, I found this one in the car behind us, and I like put it on the table.
Wow. I thought I lost that here on the train, but I think you found it. Can I have that?
No, it's mine. Finders keepers.
But I'd feel a lot better.
He's kind of got a point, kid. Like, you stole
Hey,
it,
you
now he
want-
stole it.
Yes.
That's just the way the world works. Like, this isn't even my shoe. And I put my foot up. I was like, if they really, really wanted the rock, then they would have held on to it a little tighter, don't you think?
Make a persuasion
I
check.
wouldn't let anyone touch my my lyre.
Make a persuasion, Mikey.
Can I like intimidate the? the
If
kid
you'd
a
like
little
to assist, you can roll with advantage.
Yes. Roll with advantage.
I roll again. Fuck.
He seems to be coming around to it. He's like, I mean, you guys are right. You're telling me with the stuff, and it's not. It's kind of too late now, and I can't really change it. And if they wanted it bad, if they wanted it that bad, they wouldn't. It got stolen, and then I wouldn't have lost it. I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Can I get a fried egg? A fried egg lands on his plate. Oops. My
All
mouse
right,
fell off.
I'm losing patience. The sword is fully out. Boy, you have a count to 3. 3. I'm gonna
Righty
hit him with the
loosey,
sword.
Lefty tighty.
You take a swing with the sword, and you don't even need to roll
Like a
damage if
child.
you hit. Yep. Your sword
Like a
passes
child.
through, and you watch as he was just about to take a bite of the fried egg on a fork. The spirit dissipates, and the fork clatters to the plate.
All right, problem solved. Another abomination has been sent to the void.
Yeah, that was
That was
that
kinda
was just
fucked
a
up.
kid.
That's, yeah,
That's
I
pretty
see
true.
how
Just kinda
I'm
sad.
but
That creature is
fucking
no
killed a
child.
kid.
It is
That
an
was like a kid,
abomination
though.
to life and nature.
He may
These
have been
things
sad
must
and
die.
pathetic, but
Yeah, he was just a fat little kid. He's a little
It
fat
was
little
just eating
fatty.
his food.
That's what he looked like, by the way.
Little tubbo.
oh my
Oh.
god.
Never mind. Never mind. He deserved it. He deserved it. I take it back.
I'm not gonna lie, my character wouldn't care either way because it just views this creature as an abomination to the natural order. But goddamn, I feel kind of bad.
You're
Okay.
kind of funny looking too, pal. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm the
Wait,
only
say that-
normal one here. Y'all are kind of just weird.
What the hell? What are you talking about? I'm pretty normal, and I like try to
You're
stand
definitely
up.
the second most normal, but like he's a weird rat thing, and then he's got
Hey,
this weird army religious thing going on. I don't really want to unpack at the moment, but just like I don't know what the hell's going on with half
You're
of
you're glossing over the fact he's also 8 foot tall.
Oh yeah, he's still a human. He's just like super modified.
Yeah, 8 foot tall, covered in scars, and also weighs I think 600 pounds. So
Mhm.
you can roll that one out.
He's a brick shit
It's
house.
just like I don't know what's going on with him. We'll get there maybe, or we won't. We'll see. But like that was
I
just
lean
like a
over to
little
Mikey.
kid.
I lean over to Mikey and I'm like, which between the two of them, which one do you think is the weirdest?
I'm the handsomest one in my whole neighborhood.
Yes,
and like
I lean to the,
smile with
I
my
lean to the
And then I'm
left.
buck teeth.
They're nice and
Mikey's
pointed and
like
gross.
on my left.
Yeah.
You're the prettiest one, Stitch.
No, I can imagine my dumbass is like Mikey is literally on my left, and I lean like towards him like this, and I just completely forgot that Stitch is on this shoulder.
Yeah, he
So
was
I
there
literally
eating
lean
food
over.
anyways.
You want anything for the road? Weird tall guy. What was her name again?
Are you
I
talking
am
about?
Gabriel Logan.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Garville. Army
Garfield.
rations. I yell at this guy, and then I hand it to him.
And an MRE lands down.
I-
It's a slice of pizza with some. I can't even remember what's in a bunch of armory.
Pizza.
Yeah, I know that they've got
Like
like weird
pizza in
flavors
the
of
army?
things. I think there's an
It's
MRE
the
that's just
basic
like a.
it's the basic spaghetti one.
Oh, the
Yeah,
basic
fuck
spaghetti.
The
Basic
spaghetti.
spaghetti. You get like a dry ass piece of like garlic bread. You get like a dry ass cookie that doesn't
3
taste very
M&Ms.
good. 3 M&Ms.
The only thing I need is cornstarch.
A plate, just a powder of cornstarch. That's it.
No, corpse starch.
Huh?
Corpse starch.
It misheard you and gave you cornstarch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiscernible. You have
No,
two
it's-
plates and you don't know which one's cornstarch and which one's corpse starch.
I
Oh.
think you
Wait, there's a
do. One of
perfect
them is
opportunity.
ground up human.
Yeah, it would be. With
And
that,
then I
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Hydromorphine.
If you want anything to take with you, you can order it. Otherwise, you can always.
I pull out my list of like drugs and stuff, and I just start listing to replenish my stock.
Oh God! Hey,
Yo,
you-
Tetrix, you want some of this?
What did you just call me?
Tetris.
It's Teryx.
Yeah, we got
T-E-R-I-X.
Tetris, we got Stitch, and we got Gabriel.
And you look at Teryx and he's just his hands are like on his stomach. He just that entire like interaction he was just eating
Yeah,
like the entire time. So
Is
I'm
he through the
good.
55 burgers yet?
probably.
That's
maybe.
long. That's long gone.
He's like halfway through the fries right now.
He's onto the shakes.
He's eating them by the
Yeah.
He's for
fistful.
shakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like to order any food, order anything to take it with you, you can. Otherwise, you can always travel back to this cart if you need be. And so, I believe we move on to the next cart. So I'd like somebody to roll a d6.
My turn.
Tweva.
Teryx.
Fuck.
The next one you guys roll up into, this car is eerily quiet, save for a soft creaking each time the train gently rocks. A long corridor stretches down the car's length. 3 sliding doors along the way suggest luxurious private cabins for the train's first-class passengers. In here, in the sleeper car.
Oh, we fucking
If you want.
no. Damn, what kind
Cool.
of train is this that has bedrooms?
Trains
Or
would
just
have
a
Long
those.
distance
Yeah.
trains have those.
Do they?
It's the luxurious,
Yeah.
like, first-class bedrooms. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
So in the sleeper car, you see you have this long, narrow hallway. It grants access to these 3 different sleeping cabins. Each of these, as you kind of look through and you see at least 2 of them are unlocked, you see neatly made full beds beside polished mahogany furnishings, set against plush velvet curtains veiling the shroud beyond the window. You see that cabin 1, you aren't able to open. This is the one that is locked. Cabin 2, the only thing of note in this cabin, as you guys check it out, is a brass and wooden phonograph that sits on an end table. And when you turn it on, there's a slow romantic jazz music that plays through. In cabin 3, you see a faint, you hear a faint weeping before you see it. But as you make your way there, you look in and you do see the haint of a weeping young woman, looking wistfully as she stares longingly at a locket of a handsome, mustachioed man with the initials JB underneath the portrait.
Oh, fuck! It's another therapy session.
This just reminds me of high school. I don't know.
What's high school?
What is this thingy you speak of?
Well, like before you go to college, you go to high school. Like, did you guys not
What the-
attend?
What's
What is
college?
college?
I don't. Well, I think I'm the only educated person here.
I was
We have
I attended
guilds,
college
not
for a couple
schools.
semesters.
We have guilds. I don't know. Is that similar? Where you go to learn?
I think that's like a frat.
What's a frat?
So kinda. Oh, well,
Huh?
I'll take you to a couple parties, buddy. We'll do some Russian. Don't worry. No, for the task at hand.
Well, I can party. I can party real hard.
Oh, I bet you could, buddy. We'll go to some crack dens too. That's probably
I,
more your speed.
and I take like another.
Do another
line.
bump. Oh boy.
I'm gonna need a bump if I'm gonna have to talk to another
Another
woman.
hand.
Can I give you some of that?
Yeah, I rummage through my bag again. This time I pull out some psilocybin.
Okay, now
Yes.
eat this
I
one.
pop it
eat
in.
this one.
It tastes bitter. Doesn't
Alright.
taste very good, but
Hello, girl. What's your problem?
I miss my
Yeah,
husband.
I like
No
lean
shot.
up into Teryx's ear, and I'm like, I think he's flirting.
You know, when my ex-wife, it was the time of her month, she just wanted some chocolate and some snuggles. So, my friend Stitch here is a great cuddler, I'm sure. And then we can go to the dining car and get you some chocolate. We'll smooth it right out.
I just miss my husband.
Just kill her.
I pull out my
Killer.
sword. I lift
Well,
up.
honey,
Wait, don't kill her yet. What?
That's a nat 20.
honey,
Oh my.
honey, if your husband's
Oh.
gone, it's probably your fault. You probably neglected him, and you
Do
don't
you need
deserve
me to
him
roll
anyways.
damage?
She's,
So,
no, you don't need to roll
You
damage.
want a
Honestly, it's-
cancer roll?
probably your
Okay.
fault. If
She
you think about
starts.
it.
She starts crying harder, which causes her to double over, leaving her neck exposed as samurai style. You would behead her with your nat 20.
Wait,
and
Oh, God.
you instantly,
No, I said
instantly,
just kill her, but I didn't think we were.
yeah, no, you instantly kill this wayward haint as you rolled up and decided she was gone here.
Why is
That's
everyone like
They are like
have
baby
massive
dogs.
heads?
it's all I don't know. They're all like they're like cartoonish
They're like
ghosties.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Another unholy creature has been sent back to the void.
I'm kind of with you on that one. Like, my ex-wife is kind of a bitch, so I kind of get it. Do you
I
guys
I turned
have you
I
guys
turned
been
to
married
Stitch. I'm
before?
like,
Or
what's your next wife?
an
Oh, to me?
ex-wife is it's kind of like it's a kind of parasite, honestly. Like, they just take the best years of your life and then leave you with nothing except your clothes on your back and your guitar.
Hey,
I
at
wouldn't
least
recommend it.
you have your guitar. You can at least play music.
True.
They don't take all your money.
Well, it's hard to take away your money if you never really had much to begin with, but they could
You're
take your
poor?
hopes and dreams.
You just said you're poor.
I mean,
And I
feel
nudged I
bad.
nudged Stitch on my
I
shoulder.
was.
Stitch, he's poor.
You can hear Stitch like squeak laughing.
I guess there's not much more to do here. You guys, first room is locked. Second room had that phonograph was playing jazz. Third one had that wayward haint who was crying over her locket that had the initials JB. And then you beheaded her, and she is now gone, for better or worse. She hasn't really moved on. She's just been disappeared. And so,
JG?
Not our problem.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Roll a D4.
3.
Okay.
Our party's a bunch of dickheads. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you guys are you are clearing through it very quickly.
Therapist. All these bitches.
Okay. I was only a dickhead on the last one, okay? The other two, I was being very nice.
Courteous.
Stop! I'm a kleptomaniac.
And you guys are now moving to the baggage car. The baggage car's musty scent lingers in the air, a strange contrast to its faded elegance. Polished wood paneling and brass fixtures, worn and tarnished by time, line the walls. Heaps of dusty old canvas bags and wooden chests clutter the space, but among them stands a fresh cluster of fine leather travel trunks embossed with the letter D. As you guys could probably make the observation, the baggage car is stuffed with people's baggage so that the main
I got
areas
some
don't stay
baggies,
cluttered.
too.
Can I do an inside check to see if there's anything cool that I see? 14.
A 14. I'd say as you're looking around, you can see that many of these are full of dust, as if they've been sitting here much longer than you assume any train ride would imagine. Many of these seem to be almost like abandoned baggage, like someone never made it to their destination, or it just has been sitting here unclaimed. You also see resting in one of the behind a stack of luggage, you get to see this thing.
I open one of the bags, and there's just dust in it, and so I wanna prank Stitch, and I pretty much clump the dust together and make it like a line, like what would be Coke, pretty much. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Stitch, look at this one. This one's got some good stuff in it. Look at
Oh,
look
it
at
does?
this.
Oh, I like look at it. It's like, oh, what's this?
I figured you would know, you're the expert. I figured it was some type of drug that someone left behind and they were gonna do it, but they didn't.
I like to stick my nose in it. I was like
Sniff it.
trying to like not to like inhale it, but to try and figure out what it is. And it's just
It's just dust.
it gets it. Yeah, it's just dust. He just
It's
gets
like
it all over in his
it's old stale
like
air.
nostril
It's
thing.
like cardboard. It's like old flecks of leather. It's grody.
It's like, and then I like wipe it away. I say, ah, that's just dust.
Oh,
And I like sneeze a little bit too.
You sneeze, and I think you would hear the snoring of a beast as you looked about in this place, and you would indeed see the sleeping form of a ghastly tiger.
it's, it's the tiger, the one that killed all the people. That one lady let out. It's the tiger.
Oh my gosh.
Should we kill it?
Spooky.
You can see on this tiger that there was a little hot iron ring at the base of its tail as it's resting.
Huh? Like a cock ring?
Yeah.
On
Damn
its
it.
tail? A tiger with a cock ring.
The tiger sleeping behind one of these stacks of luggage as you guys as they were like looking around the room. The only thing that you can make a resemblance to is it bears the same insignia that the Harlequin had and on many of the posters in the circus room.
Do we kill it? I'm
No.
not gonna lie. It's kind of cute. I kind of want to keep it as a pet.
I kind
I
of
was
want to
like,
pet it.
no, we have to just set it free. Why is it here?
Are you
Well,
This
telling me
beast is
we
responsible for
gotta
the death of many. We must kill it.
see?
It's a wild animal.
I
It's their own
agree.
fault for chaining it up.
It is
I
an
agree with
Not what
abomination
they
to
Garvey last
deserve.
time. I agree with Garvey this time. See, the last lady, we just killed her because she was crying, but this thing killed a bunch of people, and that's not very nice. So we should probably
Well,
kill it.
no. In its defense, if I were to tie any one of you up and you killed me as you were trying to escape, isn't that justified?
It doesn't matter anymore. It is a spirit. It needs to move on.
I accidentally knock over a tower of luggage.
I'm gonna see if it hears that. Okay.
Chat, we
You
are
knock
so
it
cool.
over, and with a loud thud, you hear the
Don't purposely
cacophony
knock it over.
of a bunch of suitcases crumbling on the floor, and you all like, and you listen, and all you see is it kind of stirs for a second and like readjusts, and it goes back to its melodic breathing as it still seems to be asleep.
Stitch, what are you doing, Stitch? What are you trying to find?
I thought this one had gold in it.
Are we killing
think-
this thing? What are we doing with it? We gotta release it, don't we? Should we break a window and throw it out?
Mikey,
We saw how well that went last. We saw how well that went last time. Remember, the last time a window was
We did.
broken, it corrupted a bunch of spirits. We invite corruption in if we open a window. The best solution is to put the beast out of its misery.
I don't know. They seem pretty comfy to me.
Mikey, I want you to make an insight or investigation check. Or Arcana, honestly. You can pick any of those three.
Inside.
Okay.
An 18.
18. You are looking at the behavior of this animal, trying to read it, trying to find a solution as you're looking down at the sleeping tiger. And you imagine with a successful sleight of hand, if you were able to slip that ring off the base of its tail and pull it free from the wildfire, it would disappear.
Guys, I think we just have to get rid of the ring.
The cock ring?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, the ring, yeah. Let's just are you guys pretty good with your sleight of hand? Because I'm okay.
I got
at
little
it, but
fingers.
Oh, I'm
Why
great
don't we
at it. I'm really good.
Why don't we? I pat him on, like, I have to go like this because he's much taller than me. I'm like, why don't we let the little rat guy go grab it? Okay.
It may be little, but he's got a big heart.
I think I got this, guys. And I like,
Just let him
Jump
do
off-
it.
I jump
Just
off
let
of
him do it,
Terex.
Tetris. It's okay.
Yeah.
or wait, I'm already off.
One of my sleight of hand. I was lying.
Damn it.
You
And
saunter
then
over.
I just try and like hold Gabby and Tetris back so they don't try and kill the tiger.
Yeah.
Gabby and Tetris.
I
Yeah, be a Tetris.
Yeah.
changes every time.
So yeah, Stitch, you saunter up to the wildfire here that's sleeping and are gonna try to sleight of hand the ring off of its tail.
Yeah, I got some lube, and I'm gonna put it on the ring.
What?
I'm gonna take my hand and just kind of like follow the tail as I'm like holding onto the ring.
Yeah.
I nudge Mikey and I'm like, oh, I've seen him do this before. This is his technique. He gets the lube on there good, and then he goes back and forth and he usually gets it off.
Oh
I've
my.
been meaning to ask you, are you guys a couple? Is he taking the ring off you? You know what I'm saying?
What? And I say that louder than I probably mean to.
It startles me a little bit, but I get a 22.
Holy shit.
Like
Oh.
jump a little bit.
Yeah, with that little jump, yeah, you grab and you very slowly work it off to try not to disturb the tiger. And then as you hear that, with the what, you jump and you yank it off. And as you yank it off, the wildfire wakes up and he looks at you holding the ring in your hand. And I think it would stand up
I put
and
it
like
on like a bracelet.
Nice. You stand up. It is uncomfortably hot to the touch, by the way.
Oh.
It doesn't do any damage to you necessarily, but it kind of like burns to touch it.
Hot potato, and I throw it at Terex. Wait, how did I
I
pull
hold
this
on
off
to
the
it.
tail then?
Carefully. I'm assuming with your sleight of hand, you figured out some way. Maybe your lube was like heat resistant. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever you decide. But it gets up
It's
after it
flavored
sees.
too.
It like jolted awake kinda and like stood up. But as it saw the ring in your hand as you had taken it off, it kind of relaxes its stance and it like stretches like a cat does before it walks up to you purring and gives you a big lick across your face, which for you is like your whole body before it disappears into mist and with that kind of light glowing from within disappears.
Oh, it's a nice kitty. And I like scratch it underneath its chin before it dissipates.
I'm still actively holding the cock ring.
I told you
Nice.
guys we don't need to be violent all the time. Like, especially you, Trent and Gabriella. Like, you guys just need to tone it down a little bit, okay?
Hey, did you deal with the tiger? You look and
Who
you
the hell
see
said that?
hiding behind another stack of luggage. You see another Wayward Haint sitting behind. He's kind of got like the black and white striped shirt on with a black and white striped hat. He's got this gross 5 o'clock shadow. He's missing a tooth. It's like, did I just see what I just saw? Did you deal with that tiger?
Well, yes, I did.
Ooh.
Mister.
Ah.
Repent and leave, otherwise die.
Hey, I just wanted you to deal with the tiger. I can't really leave. And you look and he's got, he kind of steps out and you see around his left foot, he has like an anklet on that's got a chain on it. And as he drags it forward, you see he's got like it's that cannonball that's like stuck to. He's got the old literal ball and chain around his ankle. Then you hear his stomach growl loudly. I've just been so hungry. And I couldn't go get any food from the tiger. And now I'm kind of, it's hard to move. Can I get some steak and eggs?
I have a solution. I will cut off your leg.
I
I
just
draw my
want
sword and
I just want my food, man.
Georgie, calm down, buddy. Just let him go get some food. It's not that deep. I promise you.
Oh boy.
I gotta pause halfway and I'm like, fine. Put my sword away.
Can one of you go get that for me? I can't move so quick.
I've got it. And I just turn around and I start bolting back to the food cart.
Oh yeah, you sprint.
Wait,
Waiting.
Tabitha, before you go, can you see if the food cart will get us some alcohol?
He just called me with the wrong name, so I didn't even realize he was talking to me, and I
And
just
you were
keep
already
running.
just out the door. Just run right past
Yeah.
him.
I'm just gone.
Yeah, you run back through the sleeper car and you make your way back to the dining car. You order yourself a plate of steak and eggs. Then you start
And
sprinting
a
back.
hamburger.
And a hamburger. Of course, and a hamburger. And you run back. And in a matter of seconds, since it kind of appears
It really
instantly when
helps.
he gets there. Yeah, you pull back up and he's like, thank you. It's been so long since I ate. And he immediately puts on a happy face as he starts digging into the food. In a matter of seconds, he devours it. Content, he wipes his mouth and he pats his belly with a gratified sigh as he, thank you. And then he also disappears.
Yeah, we're getting pretty good at this, team.
You just
Thomas,
it would've
did
been
you
easier
get
to
any
remove his
alcohol while
leg.
you were in there?
I'm just still eating my burger. He's called me by the wrong name, and it wasn't even like even close to relation, so I'm still just eating my burger. I'm like,
I
Terrence.
stand up on the table and I'm like,
"Huh?"
his name is Terex.
That's what I said, Terrence.
Terex.
That's what I'm saying, Terrence.
No. Terex.
Are
Terrence.
you guys talking about me? And I just look over at him.
I don't understand. We're saying the same thing.
T. Say it with me. T.
T
E.
E
R.
R
I.
I
X.
X. Terrence.
Tarek, no. You almost had it. we'll work on it, Mr.
Are you calling me by the
Mr.
wrong
Mike.
name? And I do the I like stand like over him.
Yeah, I was leaning over
It's
you
like
by
his
a
small figure.
good 4 feet,
No, I'm
probably.
calling you by your name, buddy.
I'm also
It's
drooling a little bit.
Terrence.
I'm still also drooling a little bit because of the hamburger. So like, there's like a little bits of like slobber that kind of like
A
drop onto like
glob
your like
catches onto your
cheek and whatnot.
chest. Ugh,
Yeah.
yummy.
You got a little something right there, Terrence.
You better not call me by the wrong name.
Am I saying it wrong? Is it
I've
Tetris?
been called the wrong thing and all kinds of different names too many times, and I'm sick of it. I will put you in the ground if I need to.
Whoa, buddy! I'm not trying to offend
And
you or nothing.
before he says anything, before I even give him the chance to say anything else, I start walking on the next cart.
Oh,
With
what?
I pick up Stitch and I like put him on my shoulder and I start walking.
I do what it like I'm facing like back at him while I'm like riding on his
Yeah.
back, and I like do one of these.
And then it's just me and Garviel standing there. I'm like, those two are pretty weird, huh, Gabriel? And I like nudge him.
I just grunt
Ugh.
and then follow after them quietly.
He's busy eating his MRE.
My cornstarch.
And then like he starts walking away, and I'm just like, and then I follow him.
So, you guys make your way next to the lounge car. This lounge is one of understated luxury. Ebony walls are inlaid with gold geometric patterns. Plush burgundy velvet chairs are arranged for quiet conversation. Soft light filters through frosted sconces, casting a gentle glow on the various haunting landscape paintings that hang on the walls. As you guys enter, you would also see these two in here, Philip and Adela Druskenwald. A tall, thin man leans against the
Man,
bar.
she's a pretty lady.
There was no female human that I could grab easily. A tall, thin man leans against the bar, a whiskey glass in hand. His dark, slicked back hair gleams with precision, framing his face with sharp lines, and is accentuated by a pencil thin mustache. He wears a tailored striped suit and grips an ornate cane topped with a silver goat skull. Sitting beside him is a shorter woman with curly brown hair who's wearing a shimmering flapper dress. Champagne flute in hand, she laughs lightly. I'd say as you walk in, both of them would look over towards you, and you'd hear the man, "Oh, Adela, honey, I think there's a few more of the living here to discuss, maybe some arrangements with." And she, "Oh my gosh, Philip, are you serious?" And she turns around and looks at you. It's like, "Oh, they're real!" And she jumps out of her chair and hustles over to you guys real quick. "Oh my gosh, are you guys also living?"
So far.
I try to pass my hand through her like the other things.
She leans her head into your hand. She's like, "Don't worry, honey, I'm a real one."
I
When
just
I
lean
see
to
that,
Stitch
I
and like, this one's real. This one's real.
Oh,
I,
so's
type,
my
I start to
husband.
sniff her. I smell
I,
her.
I kind of nod at Derek's words. I'm just like grunt of approval.
So what's got you on the Ghostlight Express?
That's a good question.
Well,
We were given tickets.
Yeah, we got free tickets.
Yeah.
yeah, the vagrant's weird like that. He kind of knows where he needs to take people. Kind of like me. I kind of know things, but you don't know until you figure it out, you know?
Are you a fortune
Yeah.
teller? Because you know things.
Well,
Read my fortune. Read my fortune.
sure. She pulls you over to the bar next to her husband, Philip. Sure, here. Let's see. Do you know what tarot cards are?
No.
Okay. Well, the cards and they'll kind of tell you a little bit about your future depending on which one is drawn, and it's kind of up to the fate of the universe. It helps divine the way forward. So sit down here, and I need you to focus. Just sit and be one with yourself.
Be one with yourself.
And I need you to roll a d20, Terex.
Oh boy. I feel like my character would try to grab more than one on accident.
She's drawing them
12.
for you.
Oh, dumb.
Yeah.
12.
Roll again.
Oh,
My fault.
okay. Damn, he doesn't fuck with me.
That's my fault. And that was a what? A 4?
Uh huh.
Ooh, the Emperor. You ever wanted to complete control over your life? You're in luck. The Emperor promises that in spades. Sure, you gotta do a bit of the work first, but break some habits, change a belief or two. But if you do that, you'll be the one dealing the cards, not losing the game.
I'm gonna run up to the table at the name mention of the Emperor and go, "Woman, I heard the Emperor's name. You know the Emperor."
Oh, it's just the card, honey. I'm sure it's not the one you're referencing, but I'm sure it's great all the same. I
I'm
spelled
gonna
it wrong.
reach out and try and grab the card.
You look at it, and you would see the picture of a croc folk, a crocodile folk with a nice top hat brimmed with a feather. He's got a nice kind of patchwork red shirt buttoned. He's got a necklace of that has bones hanging off it till you get to the middle. Has a skull. On one hand, he has a long list, and the other hand, he has a writing quill as he's sitting down in a stone chair.
This is heresy. I tear the card up.
You try, but you can't tear it. Something about this magical item is hard to tear.
I can't tear the tarot.
Nope. Try as you might. She's like, "Oh, honey, those are for reading fortunes. I've enchanted them myself, so I don't ever break them or damage them. See?
Divine smite.
Oh God. Try as you might, you hack at this thing. And I think the man would stand up and he'd rush over, and he'd point his cane at you, which would start glowing at the end with a purplish black light. And he says, "Adela, do we have a problem here?" Oh, Philip, I'm sure it was nothing. I'm sure he's talking about a different emperor. I think he thinks this one's some type of religious. I don't know. I think we're good though, right? You tell me.
I'm gonna.
This card
I'm.
is heresy. It
Oh, it's not
preaches
my
of the false
god.
idols.
He's not a god. It's just a card.
I'm gonna scurry off of Terex's back and
Yeah.
climb up onto the table, stand up, and be like, "Do me next. I want to know my future."
Ooh, you're a cute little one, ain't you? You kind of stink though.
Hey, I I'll have you know this is my natural pheromones, and I like act all proud about
Bask
it
in your
too.
glow. Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
that pulls all the little plagueborn. We haven't visited there in a while. We should go there, Philip. Whatever you say, my sweet. Whatever you say. As he lowers his cane and puts his hand on the small of her back, and then she's like, "Sure, little rat man, let's do yours. Sit down, steady yourself. Get ready."
All right. The stool's a little bit too short, and
A
now
little
it's
bit.
just my head over the table.
Roll a d20. You rolled a 10, you said?
Hmm.
Ooh, everything's about to change. Fate can be a bit scary when you have no control, but don't fret. What is to come is the direct result of the choices you've already made. Since the Wheel of Fortune never stops spinning, you can always make new choices to correct the path. And yours has a picture of another Crocfolk. This one seemingly undead, however, as it sits at a poker table, cards all flung in the air about, and a large, almost looks like a poker chip or a roulette wheel, adorns most of the bottom part of the card. Oh, that's just so fun. I gotta say, what are you guys'
Uh,
names? I didn't even introduce myself. I am a bit of a diviner, a little bit of a fortune teller. I can see you with my second sight. Oh my gosh, what's your name, little rat man?
my name is Stitch Plaguewick. I'm the greatest alchemist in all of
Wait, I got you.
Bubonia.
I took the notes. What he said.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, my goodness.
Any concoctions, any drugs, I got 'em.
Oh, I'm sure you do. What about you, Mr. Orc?
What?
What's your name?
Tarix.
Oh, hi. She holds out her hand. I am Adela. And she shakes your hand. Now, the other two. Do you want your fortunes read?
I suppose. Might as well see what's got in store for me.
Sure, sure. She pulls you over. Says the same thing. Center yourself. Focus. And roll a d20. A 20.
20.
Nice.
2 nat 20s a session?
That's
Damn,
fire. That's fire.
hitting it with them.
Oh no! It looks like your past has come back to haunt you. It's time for you to confront your past and atone for anything that needs atoning. Judgment comes for everyone. That sounds scarier than it is, but it's just judgment.
That
Eric's
actually freaks me the fuck out. Like I am just like I look to like my left.
I looked
You
at
s-
Mike and I'm like, "What did you do to your wife?
Yeah, I get up real close. And
Why
I'm
is
like,
she your ex-wife?"
you got any regrets, Mikey?
I look over to my left and I'm like, it's not my
Did you
fault. It's
kill
not my
her?
fault. And it's like I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he killed her.
I think he killed his wife. I think that's
No,
why I
I
said
didn't.
ex-wife.
No. She's not dead. She's just. She's
Maimed
dead.
not.
What did you
horribly.
give her? Did you give her herpes?
No, I didn't give her herpes.
Oh, good, because I got the cure
Oh,
right here.
Did you
Bodily
sell her
herpes.
soul?
I.
not anymore.
It's none of your business. And I kind of like walk off to a corner of the cart. I don't want to talk anymore.
I'd say Philip might walk up to you. He's like, "Need a whiskey, old chap?"
Yeah, if you're
I
giving
think
it.
that's a
He walked over. He
sensitive
already had a
topic.
glass ready for you, and he hands one. He's like, "Now I've been no stranger to woman trouble. Mm, that might be a lie, but I'm here if you need to talk." He pats you on the back before he walks away. He's like, "I trust you over here by yourself. Your other friends are a little wiry, so I better make sure Adela's safe. Stay safe now." And he walks back to
You want
the
to
bar.
see Wired.
And I think she'd look back to Gabrielle. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you look human, but you're awful big. What's your name?"
I'm Gabriel Loken.
"Mr. Loken, I am Adela." And she holds out her hand to shake.
I kind of like reach out a little bit.
Yeah. And she'll go forward. She reaches the rest of the way and shakes your hand vigorously. "Oh, how about we read you last? We just did all your friends."
No, I do not trust this heresy. The world is determined by several things, but from what I have seen so far, I do not know what dark magic you pull for this. I will not be a part of it.
"Oh, it's mostly just random chance, but I like to think it's the universe telling me secrets."
If the universe whispers secrets, there must be some dark truth underneath. I will not become complicit to this demon.
"We'll skip you for now then. Uh,
Hmm.
so what's all you were doing on the train here?"
I am here for my divine purpose, to murder all Xenos, defeat all demons, and to re-establish the God Emperor's name, and also stop some sort of calamity that I'm not quite sure of.
"Wow, that sounds so scary. Luckily, they got a big guy like you taking care of it, huh?" "Okay." Oh. As you guys look around, you can see there's a lot of paintings on these walls. There's some that have some rocky coastlines, some forests, some mountains, all kinds of things like that. I'd say honestly, just make a investigation or perception check, and that'll answer a lot of things of what you see in this cart. Everybody.
That one.
Hmm.
I'm really focused and I'm really mad about that whole Emperor card with with an alligator person on it.
Oh yeah,
17.
nice.
A fat
Seems like,
3.
oh, beautiful. Stitch is really the only one who's looking around, probably in his cracked out mind, where he takes notice of
I
everything really
fucking
fast.
the bartender gave me like a little whiskey glass, and I poured like I roofied myself. Not with an actual
On
roofie, but I like
purpose.
spiked it. Actually,
Yeah.
I spiked it. I spiked it. I didn't roofie. I spiked it.
He
And then
watches this
I
happen.
kept
He's
going.
like, "Not my drink." He keeps just about himself. You see
But
that there's the painting with the rocky coastline and the roiling sea seems vividly lifelike to the point where when you're looking at it, the waves seem to roll almost when you're not directly looking at it. If you're like look to the side of it, you can see that it's kind of moving. You'd also find um, an empty whiskey bottle behind the bar. Honestly, be the one that the guy just used to pour you a whiskey, and you can keep that if you so choose. Um, and also, because you succeeded by so much, you also find a discarded bottle of Haint Hooch, which is a potion that you can add to your inventory. You would
Haint
also see
hooch.
sitting in one of the velvet chairs is your next wayward Haint, a beautiful woman in a long silky dress smoking a cigarette while glumly looking out the window.
Okay, well, I look at the painting.
Yeah.
That looks lifelike, and I like I follow the waves almost, and like, guys, I think this painting is moving.
I'm gonna rush over and I'm like, what heresy is this? Ready to draw my sword.
You look and you notice the same thing. It's like when you're staring at it, it seems just like a really good painting, but as soon as you kind of like look to the side, it seems like the waves are moving.
It's witchcraft.
Oh boy.
I grab Stitch's head and I just like hold him in place so he's not like
Bouncing
swinging
around.
around and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna make himself nauseous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
And then I'll just pick him up and we'll walk over to the lady.
gotcha.
I'm feeling kind of sick. What was in that drink?
I think that Philip, I like whisper, I think that Philip lad might have tried to roofie you. I think I saw him trying to do something.
No, I knew I was cute, but he's gone a little bit too far. All he had to do was ask.
My
They
goodness.
just saw you from across the bar and they really liked your energy.
My partner and I really like your vibe. Oh my
Hey
god.
yo.
I completely forgot about the fact that it was me who roofied myself.
Yeah, that's why we were laughing because you immediately blamed it on someone else.
Yeah.
You walk over to the woman, and after a little bit of conversation, she has only known herself to be a songstress who wished to be a famous singer in life, but now feels empty, having never been able to find the perfect song that inspired her to give her performance of a lifetime. She tells you her tastes are jazzy and romantic, and she wishes to give one last soulful performance.
Well, then let's hear it.
And I'll like sit down and
Oh,
I'll like
darling, there's
I'll
no
pretty much
music. That's part of the.
Where's the pole?
Mikey, come here. Come here.
What?
Bring your whiskey. Bring your whiskey. We need a tune.
I
This
just finished the whiskey and put the glass down. Then I start strumming the lyre.
Mm-hmm. Make a performance check. Eh.
I don't get it. Where's the stage?
Fuck.
Usually there's stages.
Yeah, I'm a little drunk and still a little fucking annoyed about the card that I got, so it isn't the best performance.
Yeah. What did you get? It's taken a while for my D&D Beyond to load.
12.
A 12? That's pretty decent. As you start
Not very
strumming it
good.
up, it's less of the song being like bad per se, and it's more just it's a song you know and she doesn't. It's not so much her style, so she sings along with you and tries to perform, and you guys eventually get into a rhythm, and it's a nice thing. You see as Philip and Adela start to dance together in the corner, um, and she tries to give a performance and sing to you. And I'd say make a second performance check.
he's just
Does
playing
he put
Country
out?
Road again.
Be very funny.
It's even worse.
Even worse.
9.
Oh boy. She gets done. She's like, "Oh, honey, that was all right, but not my taste. Do you have anything romantic? Anything jazzy?"
Stitch just starts tweaking with his hands.
Doing jazz hands.
Mhm.
You can make a history check if you'd like.
Sure. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Terex and Stitch, did you guys also say you were going over to the woman? Yeah, because you called him over.
Yeah.
I'd say both of
Yeah.
you can also make a history check after hearing what she requested.
Sure.
I'm not much for love songs anymore, sweetheart.
Nothing great.
So this is a +4, but it's actually a +5.
Yeah.
It's 23.
Jeepers. You do remember seeing a very nice shiny phonograph in the sleeper car that was playing some slow, jazzy, romantic music.
Is that important?
She's
He
requesting,
wants us to get it and play it for her, you
Please.
fucking dumbass.
or kill her,
Holy
because
shit,
Are you-
that's also what
Okay,
you've
are
been
you
doing.
sure that your
God.
character's drugged up or
Yeah, did you shoot up before we
Right.
started
Right.
playing?
just to get
Was there
more into the
petting
role?
you?
I'm just playing my part here. It's
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start humming the actual tune that I heard from that recorder.
Okay. I want you then to make a performance check at
Performance.
advantage.
9 or a 6.
Oh
So
boy.
9.
It's not the greatest rendition of the song. You'd only heard it for mere moments, but she does like the tune, and I think with a little bit of accompaniment from Mikey as you guys start to play, um, your teamwork is
Oh,
enough to
I know where it
play.
is, and then I scurry off and I go grab the thing.
Oh my god. Perfect. You go, you grab the thing, you bring it back. Mikey plays along. Oh my goodness. At a 20 this time, playing along with the sonograph. Um, and you're able to satisfy the hint as she sings out a beautiful romantic song about her and probably another guy. About you and me.
I'm gonna walk over. I finally am pulling my attention away from the moving painting to come see what everyone else is up to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like casually move my hand to the hilt of my sword as I wait to see how things are gonna work out.
You watch as they, with the sonograph now here, they sing a nice song. Um, and you watch as she gives out a nice hearty performance before finishing. And as she holds the last note, you see the glow from within, and she turns into the mist and disappears. Adela would call out
Great.
from the other side of the car. She'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. That's so nice. You helped her move on. I know there's a lot of these Haints who have some problems with their past lives and they haven't been able to get along, but that's so nice of you." Charis, we need a
Yes, we've been
Charis.
helping them.
Well, that's good to hear, my good man. As the lord of this land, I want to help my inhabitants as much as I can, and surely we can think of some new governances, some new policies to help the ruling people, help out the working class, and help out all those of Juskinwald. Oh, that's sure right, sweetie. And they share a quick kiss before they go back to having a drink at the bar and chit-chatting with each other. That would be it for that car before we move on to the last one before we get to some other stuff.
Before we leave to that car, I'm gonna instigate. I'm gonna walk up to the couple and be like, "Oh, if you wanted to help older people, why didn't you help that spirit when she was sitting there by herself?"
What? She just we sing songs. We just got in here for the drinks. We didn't know
So
what she
you
wanted.
just, if you're a higher up in this land, and I wouldn't say your job is to help people, but you definitely look over people. Why didn't you?
We
You
didn't look
didn't
over
see
her.
this person.
We thought she was just having a good time in here in the drinks. That's why we're here. We just got here 5 minutes
She
before you
looked
did.
pretty sad to me. I'm just saying,
Well,
I
aren't you
could
the
rule her.
perceptive one? And she reaches up and pinches your
Would
cheek.
I turn around and I start walking away with a fucking weirdo.
I'm gonna go walk up to Terex. I'm gonna go walk up to
He's
Terex.
blushing. We all see him like walk away, and he's blushing at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna go
definitely
walk up to
blushing.
Terex, and I'm gonna go. I think they might be part of the problem. Do you think they are enemies?
To be honest, I was just giving them shit. I got
Fine.
kind of bored, and I didn't understand my card that she gave me, so I was still trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. I was gonna try and steal it from her, but then, she kissed my cheek and she complimented me, and I got all excited, and I started walking away.
Oh boy.
The ring burns a little bit hotter.
The ring's a little tight, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god. Did his pants just get smaller? What happened? Uh, all right. Before you guys head on to the next cart, you want to stop there?